Happy New Year.
Happy
Welcome.
New Year. Oh,
Welcome to the first stream of 2021. We did it. You made it. You did the whole year all by yourself.
Survived it. Bloody did it. Give yourself a pat on the back. Take a
Thanks,
moment.
Already a level 5 hype train. Madness.
Yeah, that's a lot of hype. Thank you very much, everybody, for subbing before we even got started. Thank you very much. Thanks for being patient. Hope you're all well. Hope you had a good holiday. Time off.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. Did you have a very nice time? Did you go felching? Is that the one?
They don't go
Christmas
anywhere.
Felching.
Christmas felching.
Yeah.
Did you have to
Lovely.
resort to just felching with fam? Felch with fam. Or did you just
unfortunately
do it in your own bedroom? Thank you very much to the following people for supporting our 2021 arrival. Crankjack, 23 months. Thank you very much, with a load of late emotes. Much appreciated. Area of Chaos, 12 months. Skipping Zoom lessons to watch hat films was definitely a smart decision.
wise. Very wise, yeah.
Extremely. We're going to have to teach him something to make up
fuck
for
education. Fuck.
it. Wow, yeah, there we go.
Somebody's saying it. Somebody
That's-
needs to say it.
Someone's got the
Fuck
balls.
education. They're
Maybe
just
it's
putting
really
lies
easy.
in your head from day one.
Yeah. Jude, 01, 31 months. Happy New Year, boys. Hope you have a good one. Likewise, thank you. M. Jups, 36 months as well. We back. Leo, 64, Pard. Thanks for 11 months on Prime. Haggard Haggis, 4 months. Happy New Year, boys. Hope 2021 is a better year for you all. 2021
Fingers crossed, eh?
feels like it's a real mouthful to say.
2021. Yeah.
Like a whole extra syllable. I
2021.
can't be having it. 2020.
Yeah, it is an extra syllable. That's fair.
Irritating.
It's a whole
This is
extra
annoying.
word to say. It's a whole
Wait,
extra word.
How about just 21?
Yeah, welcome to 20.
roaring
2-1.
20s.
Welcome to 2-1.
Haggard Haggis, thanks for 5 gifty subs as well as that sub. Much appreciated. Dave Topia, 8, 6 months. Thank you very much. Haggard Haggis. Oh, yeah, that was the other gift one. Thank you. Ali, 172, thanks for 9 months. Scutterbob, 7 months. Zondave gifted a sub to Ross. There you go, Ross.
Hey.
You got a
There you go,
gift
Ross.
sub.
Thank you, Sondave. Thanks, Sondave. I'm glad I'm subscribed to
You
Hatfield.
use your emotes. Use your emotes.
I will. Let me just
Yeah,
Put some
make
emotes
the
in
most
the
of them.
chat.
Several.
Show us what you got. Oh, we've
got them
got
for this
Among
whole
Us
month.
ones.
Yeah,
Didn't
we
know we had
do.
Among Us ones.
We do. Yeah.
We've had them for...
For that, you could have
About
these if
4 or
you're
5
not a
months.
subscriber right now and you're looking at our chat thinking, God damn, I wish I had this extremely important mixer emote, which is going to be more important in a moment, actually.
Indeed.
Look at this. Look at the
Skeleton.
fun people are having. And the always popular hat try.
And you know, when you do those emotes, your happiness does increase. It's guaranteed.
Yeah.
I bet you all feel slightly happier now. Thank you, Skeleton, for 9 months.
Yes.
Smithy Boink, thanks for 5 gifties. Very kind of you. Aurora256, 16 months. Okizi, tier 2, 10 months. Has a whole different meaning now. Twitch tiers.
Yeah. They
You're able to
caused
go
a
out-
small irritants in me when you said that. Just a small
Yeah.
kind of trigger.
Tier 2. Well, that's all right. We've been eased a little bit.
Tier 2's alright. Actually, tier 2's easy. Just don't go higher than that.
I want tier 4. Borkins1212, thanks for 16 months on Prime. Happiest in Winter, thanks for 6 months. Chili Hammer 29, tier 2, 14 months. Happy 2021. This will be your year, since last year was called prematurely. This is our
great.
year.
We did.
This is
we
the
did.
one. Oh, this is the one. I can feel it. It's
I'm
gonna
glad
be
you said
great.
it. It's clip it. Hurry.
Clip it now, and then show me
We have to
this at
delete
the end
all
of
our
the year.
clips for some reason.
Show at the end of the year. We'll see how it goes. Huey, thanks for subbing on Prime. Alan Smith, 8 months on Prime. J-Bor Bono, thanks for 27 months. Hello there. Hope you boys had a good Xmas and New Year. Thank you very much. Likewise.
Thank you.
Ro Smari, thanks for subbing on Prime. Tom Cocco, 15 months on Prime. Best way to start the year.
Sorry?
What?
Tom Cocco.
Tom
What was
Cocco.
that person's name?
Tom Cocco.
Sorry?
The Cockmeister. You didn't know him?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
Tom
sure you heard
Cocco.
that.
Ah, you've heard of Tom Cocco.
Thank you for 15 months. This will be our year. Ben Riley, 95, 5 months. Happy New Year, boys. Thank you. Jubes, 3 months. Wiley Wee, 24 months. 2 feckin' years. Let's go, lads. Chili Hammer, 29, 5 gifties. Thank you very much. Henrix, thanks for subbing for 11 months. Specifically Vague, 40 months on Prime. Happy New Year, Boix. Thank you very much. Seconds Productions, 50 months on Prime. Welcome back, Boix. Here's to making 2021 our year. SPC395, thanks for subbing for 5 months on Prime. Roixon, thanks for 2 months, 4 total. Primordial Trash, thanks for subbing. Smule02, thanks for 5 months. Happy New Year, Boinks. General Marcus, 21 months. Primordial Trash also gifted a couple of subbies. Thank you very much. Very kind. King of the Twitch, 24 months. Bappy Boo Bear Boix. Thank you. Very kind. Thanks for 6 months on Prime. Alan Schmidt smells of wee. Pass it on.
We?
Yeah. You
That's
smell
not
of
true.
wee.
No.
Lloydie Gaga, 47 months. Would you rather fight one asteroid-sized lion or 10 Elon Musks? 10 Elon Musks. Absolutely.
Yeah, an asteroid size anything is just going to destroy you. So
Yeah.
don't be stupid. Make a wise
on.
choice this year.
This
Make
festive
the
season.
right choice.
Is
In
it
this
still the
festive
festive season?
I don't know. Is it? I don't know.
Until January 6th, I think it is. Technically.
Would you still watch Elf?
Specifically.
Would
Yeah.
you still watch Elf, do you think?
Well, right now, no.
I could watch Elf
probably not.
any time of the year.
I
think.
could watch it. Just not going
I'm not
Yeah.
beholden to
to. You
these
know, I just...
seasons.
What about like a Rob Schneider film?
Yeah, you're
Sure.
not going to whack on Jingle all the way, are you? No, you're
Not
not.
with
It's-
Arnie.
yeah. I feel like the
Why
moment
not?
Christmas Day happens, that's it. You're done with those things. I saw so many Christmas trees just piling out of people's like flats and stuff where they just.
Well, they were
It's
just
only been a
walking
couple of
down-
days after Christmas. It's just,
Right.
yeah, they're done.
Somebody stopped
They're
that
done.
group of Christmas trees walking down
Throw
the
'em out.
road.
Hooray! Stop them. It just highlights the waste of a Christmas tree. But there you go.
Yeah,
Buy a
that's why I
fake one.
get artificial.
Reusable.
Come on, guys.
Yeah,
Reuse it.
Use it again, guys.
Box it away. You don't have to deal with all the little needles that go
Yeah.
everywhere. Thank you very much to Aurora256 for gifting 5 subbies as well. Very kind. DJ Creepers, 13 months. Kiss me on the mouth, Chris Trott. Well, you know, that's very inappropriate considering the situation we're in right now. I couldn't think of anything more dangerous. But yes, of course. Snalty,
But that's-
7 months. Happy
It's the
New
fun
Year.
part.
They paid for it, so I have to. Rain Camelot, thanks for 17 months on Prime. Real Big Chris in a Small Pond, thanks for 9 months, 13 total. Saying Kappa, thank you very much. Lolly Tree, 12 months, 20 total. Happy New Year, and I've been subbed continuously for a whole year now. Nice, thank you very much. And did you know you've been subbed for 20 months in total, which is way more than a year. That's almost 2 years. I'm pretty good at math. Optic Froggy, thanks for 10 months on Prime. Sam's B. Bailey, SB, thanks for 40 months on Prime. Hope you charities had a great Xmas and New Year. Much love. Anyone do anything special for New Year's? Oh, stayed in your house and ate cheese, probably, right?
Oh yeah, literally that. Watched. There was actually a surprising glut of TV or lack of TV. Was
all
watching
TV
on
on.
New Year's
Yeah.
Eve.
I
I
I
don't know
didn't
if
watch
you
the
guys saw
EastEnders special.
Alicia Keys, an evening with
Oh.
Alicia Keys on BBC One, which to me made very little sense. As what's going to be broad appeal? I don't know how
Yeah.
Alicia Keys factored into that.
And they're all sad songs whenever I flicked over to it. It was always
And then
just
at the
depressing.
end,
I was like, oh, this is
she
very
did a Coldplay
New
cover,
Year's.
which made me want to pull my ears out of the inside of my head. It was awful, really bad.
Everyone ends up watching the Hootenanny, mate.
I watched the Hootenanny, and despite the fact that it's pre-recorded, they still didn't really have the same. Well, I
Right,
mean,
the
for
Hoot-
obvious reasons.
Yeah,
same
but the
bit,
Hootenanny
same
brings
feel.
out that kind of. They're the only ones who do a countdown. And that's how you know.
Yeah. Well, this is
Normally.
it. Like, I was like,
You're like,
oh,
wait,
there's
what
gotta be
time is it? Oh,
something-
fuck, it is.
There's got to be something on, right? That like does a big countdown, so we can feel like we're connected to
Yeah.
the rest of the UK or something.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Look through the 4 major like free channels in the
Mm.
UK, and none of them are really showing anything remotely interesting.
Yeah.
But the last
I think
leg,
Little
when
Fock. I think Meet the Fockers was on Channel 4.
Meet Little
or
Fockers.
Little Fockers. Yeah,
like
that's the one.
third installment in a series of films nobody wanted.
It's very New
Um,
Year's-y.
It
Good
was
lord.
just weird. It was a
Yeah.
weird time. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Sounds like I didn't
watched
miss out
some
on
shit on
much.
television and sort of wished it to be over. Really, I think it's
I
that-
was quite glad to see this whole season go.
Yeah.
because
I'm
of
just like
Just
been a
yeah,
bad
I didn't
season.
wanna- in a way, I didn't want to remember anything. And
No. Yeah.
haven't done anything memorable to remember this awful Christmas and awful year, which I think is kind of a good thing. I didn't want to remember this shit.
Yeah.
It's just going, oh, what happened in 2020? Oh, nothing happened. Don't worry.
Let's just
Yeah.
let's
It
move
was
on.
a bullshit year. Write it off. So yeah, let's start a new one, fresh, with fresh minds,
Fresh.
heads.
All a mental reset. Matak94,
think
thanks for
so.
10 months. I can't stay as I'm working 2:30 until midnight today. Bad times. Just want to
That's
say-
a long time.
Wait, what? That's like
Wait, what?
9.5 hour shift. Jesus. Just want to say
Ouch.
Merry New Year, boys, and all the best for 2021. Here's to much more great raunchy content. Thank you kindly.
Mhm.
Good luck with your shift. When you hear this, if you
Thank
do.
you.
Gabooboo boy, 53 months. I'm still alive. Here's to 2021.
Oh,
Gabooboo made it,
Gabooboo.
everybody.
Yay.
You did it.
Not the
Did it.
bees. 17 months on Prime. Happy New Year. Is this going to be Hat Films' year, just like last year? Lel.
Oh.
Much love. Thank you.
I mean, to be fair, we don't know. We're still not like we're not free and past it yet.
This is our year. It's going to be the
we-
best year yet.
we still need to hope that the president of the United States allows a transition of power, which is the next exciting installment in Jesus
Oh,
Christ, is this
in-
real life?
America, the series.
Yeah, America.
Been a bad
the
season.
TV show.
It's dramatic, but it's depressing.
Yeah.
Kind of like Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, although
crackers.
the pacing is much faster than Walking Dead, I'd say.
Oh,
It
way
is.
much faster. Yeah, Jesus.
They're cramming it all in, the last bit.
I can't believe it.
Let's hope the finale's good. M Crackers, 2 months. Love you, boys. Happy New Year, lads. Thank you, likewise. Chun Lee, 94. Thanks for 7 months on Prime. Crappy poo smear, boys. Glad to have you back. Thank you. I've got so many more to
Wow.
read out, but I think we should maybe start doing something rather
Yeah,
than
and
reading
also,
stuff.
like, I'm impressed because we've had 95
so
already.
many.
And you
I-
set a target there of 138 specifically, so we hit 2021.
Yeah.
So we're actually almost we're a good
Almost
chunk
there.
So thanks, guys.
Well, why don't
Thank you
we?
kindly.
Why don't we set a fun goal where we say, well, if you want to put us even further into the future,
Yeah.
you can subscribe more than that. How far forward in the future do you want?
Should we
jump?
go?
How far do you think
Yeah.
we need to go in order to see a normal world again? Or
What-
Yeah.
The
to
next
that-
shitty milestone I can think of is 2077.
yeah.
Ah, yes.
what
of
about
course.
2049? Blade
Oh,
Runner.
very
and
nice.
also,
Mhm.
the,
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
the
Yeah,
days
that's a good one.
The world
That's a-
ends. The recent film directed by and starring George Clooney, The Midnight Sky, which
Oh, did you watch that?
yeah. I've not seen
It's
that.
a bit boring.
boring.
God, I found it very boring. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't alone in that thought process because yeah, we watched it. And
The
we're like,
trailer made it look like a different
what's
film.
going on? Well, this is the thing. Yeah, it was very science fiction. There was a lot of factors I thought, oh, this is going to get good now, and just didn't happen. Unfortunately, didn't happen. So I mean, I'd give that one a miss if you see that on Netflix. Just
Nice
pop
looking.
past that one.
Like, nice
Yeah.
stuff, but like,
Man, thank you for all
But,
these gifties
yeah,
coming
had a
in.
little substance, unfortunately.
yeah.
Let's just do a little casual warm up, nothing special. Just
Yeah,
remember how to
just
play. Because I totally changed my key bindings. I remember my controller bindings, in fact. To be more
That's interesting.
professional.
I've
Oh
been
shit! Did you?
It's the last week, so I'm interested to see how that affects my play as well.
You've been what?
I've been drinking piss for the last week.
Ah. See, it was worth passing that room around. It's true.
You started that on the message boards.
I did.
I saw someone leave a comment on my Newgrounds post recently
new-
about drinking piss and its effect on my
Yeah.
Rocket League performance.
Oh
See that
man,
Adobe, talking to Newgrounds, Adobe Flash is no longer...
Finally dead.
it's no
It's
longer
dead.
a thing.
It's been dead for a while, let's be honest.
If I'm
but now
honest, I thought it was dead like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It was
like
phased out, wasn't it?
It's been officially discontinued by all browsers now. Like all
Hmm.
browsers that we know of don't use Flash anymore. So there goes my GeoCities is all I'm saying.
yeah. There goes my tic-tac-toe record.
Knock it into the mid.
So what happens to all those Flash animations then? Do
What
just-
happens-
so,
they've
on
been
Newgrounds,
converted or
they all get-
HTML5 or-
Yeah,
the
on
middle?
Newgrounds
Middle?
they get automatically converted
Oh fuck!
to a video file nowadays. I don't know how it works with like games.
Oh, man.
There were a load of games that used to be Flash. I guess they're relics of the past now.
Well, is it just? Doesn't it just mean they're not going to update it? It'll still function as code.
No, it won't run. It won't run
Oh.
at all.
I thought this was like an XP scenario.
No, it's literally just there's a vulnerability.
All right, my next question, Trot. My next question for you: who gets the family Bible when parents lose their way?
That's a good fucking question, isn't it?
Is there only one family Bible? Are you only allowed one?
Yeah, you're only allowed one.
When you're
One
like,
is
into Bibles and
christened
stuff.
the family Bible. I'm sure there could be other
Right.
variants.
What, like the baby does? So they dunk the book in the water as well. Don't
Fuck!
think it's gonna happen.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
great
so-
save from Rico
so glad
Penguin.
he sa- I'm so glad he saved it so much knocked in.
They left the match as soon as they did that. Fuck's it. Fuck this.
Right, I need to get it back into the flow. I haven't played this literally since we last played.
Use this as a
I'm
warm-up.
Wondering why I was referencing it. It's a song which I think is in San Andreas, which is where I heard
Oh,
it. It's
right.
Who
gets
gets
the-
the family Bible when
So, I tell you what.
parents lose their way?
I've been
I
playing
think it was
Red-
on the country radio station in GTA San Andreas,
Right.
which is pretty much where all of my music references will and forever will come from.
Come on, son. Oh, fucking hell. I fucked it.
I've been playing a lot of Red Dead 2 campaign
Oh, how's it
recently.
going?
I've finally got
with
past
the
the
glorious
point.
3090.
Yeah, I got it on PC, and my previous progress was on Xbox, so I had to start again.
Oh, Pog!
Oh, shit, really? Starting. I mean,
But-
it's probably a good thing to start from the start.
Yeah, I forgot everything.
It went
and
down
was-
recently in price as well. I think it was
Yes,
like
I got it.
Look at this shit!
That's why I went for
Did you
it.
see that? Did
That
you see
was
what I just
fantastic.
did?
It was phenomenal.
Thank
Be real
you.
Proud of yourself.
I fucking bounced off a wall over a defender. It was glorious. My glory should be known. I want what Roman emperors get when things go their way. What do they get? A statue? Can I have a statue?
Yeah,
Statue
you
and-
might get an
Do they get
empire.
money?
Who gets money?
Do they get money?
Don't know.
I'm sure they get money.
Be, they get grapes and
They would
wine.
get a
Emperor's
wreath
coin.
of olive. Do you reckon it's really disappointing? They just get like a bag of grapes and an olive wreath. Like,
Or
actually,
can they get a grape feeder?
liberated
Is
by
that
Germany.
a job role?
Huh?
A grape feeder, is that a job role in
I
Why is
think
times?
it-
Just being a grape feeder?
I think that might be
fucking
a
Oh, you
part
wanna
of a
be.
multi-job
Yeah.
scenario. You might also,
Wow.
also have to give milk baths as well.
Milk baths and
Who's the
blowjobs.
milk bath?
I'll do that.
Reaching in beneath the milk and giving the handies. So what you're doing? Is that why you use milk so nobody can see you giving the handies?
Some milk
Yeah.
and honey.
What's
Did
he
you
doing under
know-
that milk? I think you can tell what he's doing under the milk. We can't see though.
This is a
Well,
spurious,
secret-
spurious
secret
fact.
milk.
But apparently,
spurious.
I don't know if it's the Romans or not, but they used to
Yeah.
bathe in oil and then scrape it off.
Come on, son, you got this. They bathed in oil and scraped it off.
Yeah.
Really?
Is that right? Can someone verify
I
that?
don't know,
It's a
can we get
historian.
some
I know that
historians in the
scraping
chat?
occurs in spas and stuff to scrape the excess like crap off of your skin and things like that. Like scraping did exist as a spa treatment, but I mean they probably at some point somebody probably did bathe in oil. Yes, I imagine
Yeah. Like
'Cause
castor,
olive oil
castor
is-
oil or
olive oil probably. It was seen as like
Oh, olive oil, of
fucking
course,
basically
yeah, no.
holy, wasn't it?
Not
It was
engine
the
oil,
cure for everything.
can we bathe in engine oil, or is there some sort of
Fuck.
toxic reason we shouldn't be doing that?
Well,
It
it's
just
just-
looks so golden.
There's a
and
lot of
syrupy.
reasons you should know. You shouldn't.
It's good for your
shouldn't
skin.
be
Old engine oil.
bathing in engine oil.
Not
Definitely
engine
not.
oil. No.
Yeah, engine oil is certainly the one not to bathe in. I'd say
No.
If you're
diesel
gonna do it,
fuel, though, I'd say is probably safe.
Diesel's
Bit of
better.
diesel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Days.
Petrol bath?
All right,
Petroleum
Davies.
bath.
Bit thicker.
Well, what bath of pure petroleum jelly, though?
I think you'd be
that,
fine.
That would be awful.
That,
I mean,
that would
can
be
you-
fun.
just
Would it? It wouldn't
how are
really
you?
be a bath.
How are you? Okay, so you've just taken a petroleum jelly bath. What's your what's your first move? Are you grabbing
fall
a
over on the
towel?
floor as soon as I
Yeah,
step
yeah.
out, slip on the floor.
He's down. He's down straight away.
Crap.
Oh, okay, straight away. There's a hip broken. He's old. He's
Turns
getting
out
there.
I'm covered in
32.
petroleum jelly and the floor is wet. And lino. It's just all lino.
But you're not
fucking
grabbing
nightmare.
a towel, are you? You're not grabbing a towel, and you can't shower
What to
that
towel
shit off.
towel all the jelly off?
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just a jelly.
Can't you just
Collector.
torch it off? Torch it off?
Oh, what? Melt it off?
No,
Just
yeah, like get some fire and torch it
Light a
off.
match.
Well,
Just burn it
I
off.
don't know. I mean,
That's an exfoliator, isn't it?
So I've tried
Is
this.
petroleum jelly flammable? In
Petroleum jelly is not flammable. No,
Oh,
not in its
fuck.
not in its
large
not in
quantities?
its retail form, because I tried making shaped
Oh.
explosives out of it as a child, and it
Okay.
didn't work.
Of course.
Because I later
Right, but
found
it
out.
says petroleum's in
Nice.
it.
Good goal. I later found out, yeah, there's not enough petroleum essentially in it to make it flammable.
Oh.
Also,
But
it's
damn.
not like petrol. I don't think it's not like unleaded
No,
petrol.
yeah. It's just a
It's
form of.
it's a form of oil. Yeah.
right?
So somewhere on the fractional distillation tower or
Hey,
some
we
shit,
pushed
I
them
don't
to the
know.
limit. Right, I need to
Yeah.
fix my camera. It's zoomed in on my eye.
What?
But it's
Ow.
been zoomed in on my eyes. It's just I don't know why it was like that. I'm just resizing it now.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
They've updated the UI
Oh, that
a little
doesn't make
bit
sense.
now
Doesn't need to be
in
this
Rocket League.
fine.
You can actually just
Ooh. We
nice.
played against AI there.
At the end, because everyone backed out because they couldn't handle us.
Mm.
Well, Ross sorts his camera out. Thank you to Woodmister for
ready.
8 months, and we made it to 2021. Much appreciation from the land down under. So, what is it? About 10 months since March, since lockdown? I reckon it's been about 10 months.
About March, right? March-ish, beginning of March.
March to January is 10 months, yeah? February, March.
Yeah,
11.
but then like there was a
Yeah.
period of time kind of like in the middle as well where we were all like, oh, maybe it's going to go back to normal now. And then it kind of got
It
a lot worse.
Yeah, the new variant came in, and then boom.
So there was this sort of break, I feel, where we were probably acting a little more liberally, and now we've gone back to being like, ah, shit, no, we can't really act like that.
Yeah, because
now.
there was a period where I did a brand deal where I went into the office, safely I will add, and yeah, did that shoot.
Yeah.
I don't think I would ever even consider it now. And then we went to the warehouse for Jingle Jam, obviously.
Yeah.
Social distance and masks, apart from Lewis.
Oh, yeah.
And did that. So we couldn't do that now. Damn. There was that period of it's getting there, but yeah. But anyway, all I'm trying to say is, if you've been subscribed for 10 months plus,
You're a
you've
lockdown baby.
You're a lockdown baby. If you're 11 months plus, there was a time when you were
Nice.
subbed when there wasn't a lockdown, which is nuts. Pre-lockdown. You're a pre-lockdown sub. Oh, almost.
Trot, do you want to have a lockdown baby with me?
There's still time. There's still time, yeah. 2
Wood-
minutes ago.
Woodmister.
Potentially a bit further than that. Yeah, Woodmister.
Oh, I found them. Yes. Thank you, Woodmister. And an Evil
Nice.
Space Field subbed on Prime. Thank
Hello.
you. Nonna Nika is an 8-monther saying best wishes for 2021, boys. Well, thank you very much. Clouded Darkness, you're a 5-monther. Cheers for that. Saying Happy New Year's and first stream of 21. One male and one. Hang on.
Woo! It's gone
I'll read
well.
this first. It's always important to read these things. Okay, one male and one female living celebrity each, whom you'd spend 7 minutes in heaven with, or sacrifice to the gods to vaporize corona from the world. Either one, your choice. I love you, boys. 7 minutes in heaven with one male and one female celebrity each. They have to be
What?
living. Can you think
The
of
fuck?
who you would want to spend 7 minutes in heaven? I'm assuming, when you say heaven, do you mean just like, I don't know, playing dominoes in the back of a restaurant? Or what kind of heaven do you picture?
What do you mean heaven
That's all I
sent?
picked.
The strip club in Portsmouth.
Yeah. Because I'm picturing those dominoes
That's
falling.
how
and
long
it's just-
I could spend in that place. 7 minutes.
yeah. I'm just thinking 7 minutes of that glorious game. Fuck. Who's alive? I only want dead people. That's the annoying thing. It's a really weird kink.
You really want dead people
Right.
alive?
No. To spend 7 minutes in heaven with.
Right. Like
See,
like
she'll soon
who?
Dead, Trout.
No, it's,
Like, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think now. Sean Connery, straight away. Rest in peace.
You want him
he'll
in
be
his
there,
prime
and
though, on his
I
like
want
just before
him
deathbed.
saying everything. I just want him. No, not on his death. Not on his deathbed. Don't be silly.
So you just get him like the
Um,
second before he dies.
Just
That's
maybe he could just say Junior loads of times, and I think I'll
Junior.
be alright with that. Junior.
Junior.
For 7 minutes. Can you just say Junior over and over again for 7 minutes? Junior. Junior. In just different exasperated tones.
Got
Junior!
7 minutes to really get some good ones. Well, let me record this on my iPhone. I can have that as my ringtone. Thank you, Sean Connery, for these 7 minutes.
Sean?
Who else?
Sorry to bring you back for this.
7 minutes. Yeah, sorry for bringing you back, buddy. Junior, 7 minutes you got. Go.
We've got a lot of
Junior.
questions.
Junior.
About
Junior.
They want Mish
Junior.
Moneypenny.
Junior.
Money Penny.
Junior.
Sorry for
7 minute job yet.
being
Junior.
a womanizer.
Junior, 7 minutes. It's too long to say Junior. Junior.
Junior.
God. Like I said, I think it was Moneyball or something the other day, like one of the ones with Connery in it, because they were like replaying it.
Yeah.
Fucking garbage. No, I know Diamonds Are Forever. I watched the last act of Diamonds Are Forever. And
I was going to say Moneyball's a different film, isn't it?
yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't know why I thought Moneyball, because you said Moneypenny. I think Moneyball's a film about baseball with Brad Pitt. Good film. Actually, I really like Moneyball. Good film.
Not.
Diamonds Are Forever is pretty bad.
We're playing, by the way, just so you know.
Uh-oh.
Since it doesn't echo, let me
Thunderball was
fix
another
the
one, that's
echo.
right.
But it's only a casual game, so.
I had 2 separate people thank
Is
me
there still
and
an echo?
congratulate me on Twitter this morning for winning some NFL game. It was good.
Oh,
Some
nice.
guy-
Neither of them
Good man.
follow me, by the way. One of them said, "Thank you,
Oh, really?
Alex, for the win," and another one said, "Now this is how you game prep. The man watches South Park and wins the NFC East 12 hours later." Right, he's
What
like
the
quoting because I was tweeting about South Park yesterday, saying about how on point it was in a certain episode.
So they don't know
The guy-
what they look
The guy
like.
retweeted me and said, "This guy's amazing." I looked into it. The guy doesn't even follow me. Like, so this
Yeah.
isn't like a trolley like follower. This
He
is
typed
just
in
like,
Alex Smith.
and just
to
went, "This
thank
guy
them.
knows how to game prep." And so now he thinks that the quarterback for the winner of the NFL East
Watch South Park.
watches South Park before winning a
big
game.
game.
Also,
Big
I
game.
will add that because of the time difference, I must have been up at 4 a.m. for him or something. As in, like, he's like, man, 12 hours later, he goes on to win one of the biggest games of his life, man. I'm going to watch South Park from now on.
This guy.
Jesus.
Wow.
Wow, can't wait for your influx of followers.
Yeah, I know, right?
And then when you start
And that,
talking
ladies and gentlemen,
politics.
is an example of everyone's research on the internet.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a clean example. The average Joe. As much
Oh my God.
research as same name, same person.
Yeah.
This'll do. This
Sort of
checks
thing. I'm
out
really-
in my mind.
We're going to thank this motherfucker.
I like this story I just created about the Alex Smith.
They really wrote
Screamer.
it through and go hard there.
No news on continuing the Jingle Jam album. I don't know if you know, but there is a brand new
Yeah.
strain of coronavirus that's tearing through the UK right now. And meeting up
Yeah, it'd be nice
is
to do
a
it in
very irresponsible idea. I would like to do it in person because latency and making music do not go together.
Yeah, it'd be pretty sour grapes if the first person I've seen over the Christmas period is you guys. Ugh, disgusting.
And we get you COVID.
And you get me the bloody upgraded strain. Yeah, thank you.
Upgraded. This one's really fast acting,
It's
man.
really super fast, bro.
This
Yeah,
is
it
like
is.
original coronavirus is like store-bought ibuprofen. This is like Nurofen. Yeah. Okay. Liquid gel capsule.
Codeine. Fuck.
I've carved into this takeaway plastic box for you, and it's when I was primo COVID.
Right in here, man.
It's right in
Right
here.
in there. Don't eat it all. Don't use it all up. Don't huff the whole thing.
Oh,
My arrows
not
are a
good.
bit
Not
off.
a good situation. But yeah, once things clear up, we'll crack on with it.
Yeah.
And yeah, we didn't release it. I kind of just felt like it wasn't really finished. I don't know about you. I feel like it would be
Sure.
nice when we do a bit more to it. We could release it as it currently is, but
I
We'd
think
just
that's
be
a good idea.
releasing it again,
Yeah,
which wouldn't make
exactly.
much. And people might be annoyed with the fact that we gave a partially finished product and then released a bigger, better one down the line, and they'd
Yeah.
paid for
like
that
when
one.
like albums suddenly add like 2 extra tracks and call it deluxe.
Yeah.
Frankly, it's not deluxe. Deluxe
Reckon
about this.
some
2
people
cheap tracks you wouldn't normally choose.
Yeah.
This is like when you two download a phone onto your iPhone that you don't want.
Oh,
Or download an album onto your iPhone that you don't
Oh
want.
god.
I don't know if it's the same. Is it the same?
It's just like that.
Is it the
yeah.
same kind of? It just
Yeah, exactly the same. I see
Yeah,
no
very
difference
same invasion.
whatsoever. Complete parity.
We've got the root
They
kit,
couldn't even
right,
delete
to
that.
force installation on all people's devices. Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, we'll be
I don't
forcing
think we
on
have
you.
the root kit, but we can get one.
Do we not? We can't backdoor it
Yeah,
in.
We're going
is
to root
it?
kit them, are we?
Do they sell
Yeah.
them
They're gonna have
at Argos?
They're going to be
The
so
root kit.
hacked, they're going to need to microwave their motherboard to get rid of the virus.
Yeah, you're going to have to brick it. Sorry.
You're going to have to get a drill out.
Ah,
I hope you own a drill.
I hope you're in the microwave.
What's
Sip's been
happening?
moving-
Sips doesn't. Sips is
working
never
on
going to be
the
able to
Sip
wipe his...
Never microwave. He won't be able to do it. No, you have to use a fire or something.
Yeah.
Oven it.
Oh yes.
Oh, boom, boom, boom. You know
Of
what?
course.
I was thinking, I literally thought about this the other day. I was like, man, microwaves are genuinely one of the only devices in your home that are like quite magical. Like, in terms of it's like, you open the door, instantly
know.
there's no heat inside the device, yet what you were heating is hot. Like, it's incredibly easy to work with a microwave. Like,
Oh, right,
they
yeah.
are quite special pieces of
I
tech,
mean,
really. The way they
there's loads
work
of
is
things
the
that
most
seem
sci-fi
magical,
thing
though.
we've got. Well,
You
there are,
say
but like,
that.
Like, I mean, just the internet in general, having that directly into your home is a pretty damn magical
Piped.
thing, right?
Piped in.
yes. Although that's more of a, yeah. I mean, it is, yeah, absolutely. Like,
Digital
it's more of a
synthesizers.
triumph of
Magic.
cabling more than anything. Like, in terms of having a
Yeah.
consistent signal, like this widely spread is amazing, really.
Mm.
But no, I just mean microwaves are just like, there's nothing in the kitchen that makes you sort of go, wow, okay, you just
Oh,
put a
that's
thing
great.
in a box and press a button and
You
then
haven't
it
seen
starts
my
to get
hand
hot.
whisk. Things
Yeah?
I've done with that.
You
That's
got
magical.
quite a strong. Is it a strong hand whisk? Or was it whilst whisking though?
It's
Or were you
entirely
just saying
manual.
the attributes
entirely
from
manual.
whisking.
Yeah.
Train
Fuck!
yourself up.
I'm just saying the things I've done with that whisk that aren't
Yeah.
even food related, magical.
Just- ah.
What about magnets as well? You guys, how those things
Oh,
work?
That's not even getting.
I've
into
seen,
mag-
I've seen
I'm
them in
not ready.
action. I don't know how. I couldn't explain to somebody how they work. 'cause,
invisible
you know,
magic.
magic. They
It's
are
like the
magic.
force. It is the
But it is
force.
a force. It is a force. That's for sure.
The force.
Force of night.
If I wanted the witch doctor, I'd call out the cartoons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, would you though? You wouldn't. You would.
I would. I'd be like, look,
Yeah, don't-
this
don't
guy's
fuck
fucking with
about.
magnets. If I want a witch doctor, I'm calling the cartoons. That's what I said.
There are like several stories about witch doctors in the news a few years ago. About how they were just literally just doing horrible things, as in just bodies would turn up and they'd be like, "Wow, it's a witch doctor." It's like, what?
yeah.
It's a witch doctor?
Well,
Get
every
the
so
fuck
often,
in South London.
every so often, the news has to reach outside of our Western sphere and find something horrifying going on in another country. That's
Yeah.
where you get witch doctor stories from. And like, yeah, that does happen. That shit is fucked up. There are people all over the world doing really fucked up things, but we just don't have the time to hear about them whilst everybody else is fucking things up at home.
Yeah.
But do you ever think
I
that
think
they?
that's why.
Do you think they consider that, like, when they're at the news, they're producing, and they're like, "Well, how do we make this sound lesser than it is?" And then they put on some sort of
Back
I don't
out?
know, terrorism. They go, "Ah, it's not as bad as this, though, is it?"
Yeah.
So let's all relax. Let's all calm down.
Yeah.
Then you go,
we
yeah.
have.
What's
It could be- it
worse
could be
than witch
worse.
doctors eating children?
Yeah.
Lots
Are they
of witch
eating them?
doctors
I think
eating
that it was
children.
more voodoo stuff, wasn't it? Like body parts.
Well,
and-
have you checked that by eating a child, it doesn't make you really strong? Have you checked?
well, this is the thing, and until you try these things out firsthand, there's lots of things. I haven't jumped off a very very tall building either, which
No.
I don't know.
You
if
think it
that'll
would kill you?
yield the same results? Who will it though? I've not done it, so I don't.
Can
know.
you fly? In an emergency, do you think maybe you can
Yeah.
fly?
I think
Like-
if you think hard enough about anything, adrenaline
Yeah.
takes over and you can just do it. So yeah, I think
Flap your arms fast.
if you're on the
enough, you could fly.
precipice,
Just
Just
your
do it.
adrenaline kicks in, doesn't it? And it just
Yeah.
saves you.
This is ranked.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Frank, okay.
However, it's all been reset, so we have to do our 10 qualifiers again.
Was it really? Okay, well, I mean, that's
So,
kind of good. I
could
think
be
it's new
Plat
year, new
Boys.
reset. We need it. We need a reset.
You got that chop?
I'm excited
Whoa.
about the Plat Boy thing.
Nearly.
I mean, because once we get to those Plat situations, we can't really
Mm.
carry them up. We can't be consistent. That's the annoying thing.
Mm.
So it's more about the journey for me.
Is it?
I'm up for the journey. Yeah. If we
Yeah.
get there, Plat
Great.
is a good situation. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter
that
how
is-
minimized
that
you want to
is-
make it.
I think that's the way to think about it.
It's like
That's
YouTube, innit? About the journey.
Yeah. It is. about
Not the
journey,
number at
isn't
the end of the day.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched Mr. Beast's little rewind video. You see, we were in it.
Were
No,
we?
of course we weren't. No. Of course we weren't. Just Just winding you up. No, apparently 6,600 people in 2020 hit 1 million subscribers. Isn't
Nice.
that a
Good on
large
them.
number? It's
That is a
good number, isn't
huge
it?
number.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, imagine
Ridiculous number.
how many people started a YouTube channel though.
Well, I
It's a
don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It really depends. Oh,
Whoa.
that looked good. It looked good. Is there anyone to? Oh, I think I was too far ahead.
Oh, it's floundering too much. Comparison is the death of happy. Oh wait, death
It is. It's the death
happiness.
of joy. Thief of joy.
Thief
steals-
of joy.
stealing it.
No, it's just impressive. The number 6,600. Is it 6,600?
That seems quite small to me. I don't know.
I guess in the scale of things now, because you could get 1 million subs, just doing a knitting channel or something.
I think
Really nailing that niche.
Marquez
do
Brownlee
that?
did a good summary of what he's
Oh, yeah.
experienced from tech channels side. That like when he
Yeah.
started out, if you were just a tech channel, you kind of made a name for yourself because
Yeah.
that was a niche. But then as time goes on, you have to carve out a niche within a niche, like
Yeah.
specifically Xbox related tech or
Right, of
PC
course.
related tech. Then it's like graphics card channel.
Yeah.
You have to become more and more niche to cater to a ever
Yeah.
growing competitive sphere,
Yeah.
which kind of makes sense.
All
They
the
also
suckers who
knit-
are like shit.
Not
I'm
just
getting
knitting
some
is what
free
I'm trying to
graphics
say.
cards.
They have to knit
It's not just knitting,
specifically
yeah.
kit.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
it
bar
makes
the
sense.
bar has
Jumpers.
been raised, isn't it?
But I think it's a good
think.
thing to have those niches. 'Cause sometimes you're looking for something weird on the internet in terms of you looking for like a very specific hardware issue. There's one
Yeah.
fuck who just does that. You're like, thank you for existing.
And they do it
because
well.
you fixed my problem. I didn't rush for that one. I'm sorry. I should have done.
Well, it's a bit cunty, Ross, I'll be honest.
It
but
was
it's
a little
okay.
bit cunty.
Super
I didn't.
cunty.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to flag it up immediately. Just
I'm
so
glad
knew
you were
that-
honest about it, though. That did redeem you somewhat.
There you go. Well, I thought it was going in then. It was good. I'm in goal. 2-0 up. Looks like a good start. 3 minutes left though. All can
The
change.
door is still open for an orange victory here. Whoa.
Oh,
Not
all
when
it
they all
takes is,
blast into the same goal like that, though.
all it takes is our sudden decline in ability
is.
to concentrate, and then boom, they get 5 goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we become the niche in chocolate dips? And by that, I mean the original idea of bathing people in chocolate. So it could,
Oh.
we weren't just limited to trot anymore. We'll use it as a service. Maybe it's something a kink.
I say we lean into
advice
Alex
on the
Smith.
best temperatures.
I say we lean into the fact that we've got an NFL star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just keep
him out,
rolling
Luke.
with that.
You-
See how far we
You
get.
guys have got one of the most lucrative deals for NFL. We should
Well-
turn up at NFL matches and just
Should
expect
we
treatment.
change
We should
our...
put videos, after game videos, where you just literally, it's you in front of a board of advertisers. and you just go, yeah, it was a great game. I did this, that, the other, put on a fake American accent, put it on the main channel, and it'll get more clicks than normal because I think people will instantly mistake
What-
Alex Smith for.
Yeah.
It's an impersonation, which is, really
Fine,
bad.
That's funny. That's
No,
funny.
no, that's fine,
That's
that's
good
fine.
fun. It's
Yeah.
an impersonation. I'm
And
like
it's not, he's
Alistair
not lying.
McGowan.
He's going to say he's Alex Smith. There's no lie there. That's
I
not
am
a lie.
Alex Smith.
Yeah.
I'm
I
here to
am
talk
Alex
about the
Smith.
recent game, which he's not wrong
Yeah,
he's
talking
talking
about.
about
But I'm not. Not
He's
at any point have I said, "Hello, I am Alex Smith. I played in this game."
No,
and
no,
I
no.
am the I'm
You
not
just
saying
say
that.
it went
I'm-
really well, which it
Can
might
I
have done.
request that you wear the NFL? Can you have the helmet on though? Can you have the helmet?
This is
my
favourite.
Yeah, we can
Either
wear a
on or
helmet.
to one side.
I mean, why stop there? I'll get the full strip because,
Yeah.
you want to look
Yeah.
good. You want to look
You're
good.
enjoying
You're just a
You
fan
enjoy
of the
the game.
game.
You just
I'm
want
a
Fans
fan
can-
of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why not? I think yeah. Let's do that. It worked on the one guy on Twitter. So. Or two.
So we. Oh, nice. Oh,
No, it's not going in.
Oh
Well,
my
I just
God.
actively existed and managed to debate a couple of responses. Imagine if
Yeah.
I pushed the lie.
exactly.
Imagine the
That's what
responses
I'm
we can
saying.
get
We
there.
lean
Change
into
your
it.
profile picture.
There's not many
Change
people that
it.
Fuck it,
can
I'm changing
be.
my profile picture.
Yeah.
I'm going to make
Fuck.
it an NFL. I'm going to make it Alex Smith. Fuck it.
Oh my
I'm going
god.
to make it the guy from the Washington Redskins.
Sweet.
Shit. Is
That's-
that
that's
wrong? I
21.
actually look at vaguely like him as well. He's got same
How about-
eye and hair color and stuff.
Over the next few weeks, I'll give you a slightly modified image every day that slowly changes from
Nice.
you into
More
him.
like an Animorphs front cover.
Yeah, but it's like
And then-
when someone photoshops their manager's eyes slightly bigger every day until they notice, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'll slightly Photoshop you into the NFL star Alex Smith until Your audience notices.
Yeah. But, what day is it going to be that bit in the morph on the front of the Animorphs cover where they've clearly
I show all of them.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
clearly
Oh.
abandoned like the subtle
in-between
change.
bit.
They've just gone, right, he needs to be the shape of a
CG.
dolphin now. So
There's only so much you can
but-
do with the dolphin
with
fins to
more,
make
like
them into
subtle
arms.
morphing. Now you just got to make the side of his head suddenly protrude a dorsal fin. Yeah.
it's all
You know,
weird.
I fucking loved Animorphs as a kid. I used to
I
read
never
all
read
those
the
fucking books.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read.
Was
the
there ever a
books.
show?
The
Was
TV
it?
show was
yeah,
garbage.
it was a show. Yeah, TV show.
But it was like the same American, like cookie cutter kind of
Yeah.
garbage, you know.
Right. Love cookies though. Oh no! Fuck.
And there,
Hello?
I mean,
What do
just
you
the
mean?
number of Adam Sandler films alone. It's just weird how a person can
Oh,
go
fuck.
from being like popular and a darling to like, Jesus, this is so unfunny.
Can you
But
hear me?
Sandler
Hello,
found a
yeah,
way.
we can hear you.
Can hear you now, Thomas. Yeah, you coming through?
I lost the internet again.
Oh, you bloody! What's going on with the internet? Eh?
Right there. I don't know.
It's a festive fuck up.
Festive
Festive?
fuck up.
Doesn't count.
Why is no one going for that? Fucking hell.
Oh,
I love you, know.
no, we're all right. We're all right. Chris Trott's down. Oh,
Well, that's a
it's
win for Chocolate
win.
Boys. Can
Win
you everyone write
one.
that down? Should we get the gambling on it? Are we in a position where we can get people gambling?
So, Sad Pet, feel free to kick these off. Those are golds, by the way, guys. We're better than that. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
we will be. Plats.
and I disconnected at the end there. So,
Do you get a penalty?
no, I rejoined, thankfully.
Are we playing again? Or are we leaving to main menu? What?
No, I'm playing again. Should be fine, right?
Yeah, I guess so. You've
I
left.
can't predict
left.
the...
Am I? Oh, okay. He's left. Let's exit to me.
Oh,
Let's
fuck.
exit to main menu.
Wait. I'm with two other
Nah,
randoms.
Yeah.
No.
You gotta play that whole rank game, otherwise you get a penalty, right?
Who left? Fuck.
We both left because you weren't in it, because when you got DC, you
You
left
left.
out of our group.
Oh.
Yeah.
See.
But
I didn't-
keep playing. Well, let's see where we are. The old subbies. Ready.
Oh yeah, they've renamed the Washington Redskins. Sorry, yeah,
Oh, did they? Yes,
forgot.
of course.
It's now called the Washington Football Team because nobody could get their act together and think of a bad name. But then again,
That's
I
a
suppose
pretty
it's
It's just
boring
called the
name.
Washington Football Team. You say?
Yeah, at the moment, yeah. Because they needed to
A
change it,
placeholder?
and Then, well, it's meant to be, yeah, but like, yeah,
What-
it's complicated. It's a complicated process. Because yeah, basically the owner, I don't know. I don't know enough of the facts, so I'm not going to pass comment on it.
Yeah, that's
Well,
not...
one thing I will
Don't
say
even
is
try.
I feel the same process with the Bristol Beacon. It's just the worst name in the fucking world. They renamed the Colston Hall because obviously kind of makes sense to change it because it's named after a slaver. And then they just called it the Bristol Beacon, which sounds like sort of an ad newspaper, you know, the kind of thing you'd see like
Yeah, it does.
on the bus
Yeah.
for free.
Wasn't
you know,
it
like,
called that?
check out the Bristol Beacon, and by the way, if you look on the back, there's a voucher for 2 for 1 at Pizza Hut. You know,
There was a
like-
reason it's called that, though, right?
Yeah.
Historically, but still not a good name.
Well, there's a reason they called it the Bristol Beacon.
Apparently so, yeah.
No.
Can't remember
Okay.
why, though.
I mean,
it's not good enough to warrant the name.
Oh, do you want to hear about new UFO information? Yeah, you do.
Is it now?
I say
Are
information.
you going to indulge us now?
Yeah, I know. We're not even recording at the moment, are we? It's not.
If you want to
doesn't have
save
that
it, save
click value.
Save it for that.
You
I
think
mean,
it's
it's
that-
readily available.
Is this
It's
going to
just
open
about
my
new,
eyes?
New information that came out in 2019, basically.
I just feel like it's been really hyped now. I saw it on
Well,
Twitter.
it's just what the thing is, right? It's more of the same. It's more pilots, army pilots or navy pilots, seeing
Yeah.
stuff clearly that they don't understand, and they're like, "The fuck is that?" And then they'll take a photo, and then that'll go to the Pentagon or higher ups or whatever. They'll look at
Yeah.
it, and occasionally it gets released. Like some of the footage has been, occasionally it doesn't, and everyone goes, yeah, what the fuck is that? And that's the story, really, is that it's just more sort of evidence that suggests something. There are aircraft or something that's happening. Basically, another Hornet, like as in fighter jet, saw another like really clear object coming out of the sea and then flying off up into the sky. Just like I took a photo, which is apparently really clear, and it's got sent round on a report or something.
Really?
And it's just like, yeah, yeah. And so it's just like another thing where they're like, oh yeah, what the fuck is that? And yeah,
God damn. Is there video evidence?
yeah. There's not video evidence, no, but apparently there's a photo attached to a report that was going around the Pentagon in 2019 that was just like what they call a very clear photograph of an object, which is literally like, you know, it's the shape of like, you know, snooker balls, you know, the thing you would like arrange a pool table's balls with, like that triangle.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a triangle with rounded corners and then a point of light on each element of each corner. Right, so like that's what's been described anyway. There's no link to the photo. I mean, like again, like I'm not saying that this is absolutely real. I'm just saying this is what's happened again, and it's kind of just sounds like similar to other sightings of things coming out of the fucking water and flying off all over the place. And there's this like they call it transmaterial travel, basically where air resistance, like liquid resistance, that kind of thing doesn't seem to have taken effect on the craft. Anyway, yeah.
Cool.
I'll speak about it more excitedly and more in detail at another time, but that's what's
some graphs as well. And some
I'll send
images.
there's some links and shit to stuff.
Charles winning. This is good news.
Got a minute left.
Also there's the bill that was signed, well not signed actually, I think it's been rejected. I can't remember what's been signed and what hasn't. The recent stimulus bill for the US included a clause about how they want a report from the Pentagon on their position on unmanned aerial phenomena within 180 days. So there's basically, as well as other laws and things, and like funding bills and things like that, funding like laws that are going through in these bills that they're submitting at the moment, these bigger bills, there was a sub clause about, we want the Pentagon to look at this unmanned aerial phenomena and give us a report in 180 days time. Now, whether or not that bill is passing or not is up for dispute because it includes all the stimulus stuff, which is obviously being disputed at the moment. But potentially, if they decide to release anything, you know, because they've requested another review into it, essentially. So we may see a bit more of the kind of footage that we saw coming from, you know, the stuff that got released last year or the year before, where there was like a bit of footage and stuff going around from like the USS Nimitz and stuff like that, which happened in 2014. Like stuff flying through the air and shit.
Yeah.
Or
Nice.
flying through the sea. But yeah, they could be.
Yeah, so
Could be. I mean, they could be, but I mean, they might also just be that information until released, and they might just go, yeah, no, most of the time we're happy that it's just weather balloons, which is the other thing. But it can
One.
be. You won. Nice
you
one.
won. Fantastic. That's great.
I'm
win
going to
for
stick
us.
with this team, actually.
What?
Oh,
Man.
they're gonna get you. They're gonna get you the diamond.
What was the score? 2-1? 2-0?
2-0. All right, I'll
2-0.
invite you guys
Nice.
now.
Did you score those? Oh, you didn't.
No.
It's okay.
No, I didn't.
It's absolutely fine. Don't beat yourself up much.
Ab fab.
I was just the guy that
Why
set
is
them all up.
Fab on so much recently?
Just everything's on. All old shit is on because they're running out of original content. I
true,
don't know.
yeah,
Or they've
true,
got to space it out even further. Or the Blitz spirit and backwards looking people are preferring more retro shows. I don't know. I'm
Backwards
not in charge
looking
of programming.
people.
You know, as
Oh.
in people that like to not backwards people. I mean people who are looking back at like older shows that they enjoyed and shit like that. You know. Trot, I didn't mean to.
This man's all back to front.
He doesn't. Oh man! I looked down at
Chris
chat at the
Franks.
wrong moment. Oh, look at that fucking goal celebration.
Right, let's get hyped for a ranked game.
Yes.
Just need to get my eyes slightly closer to the screen.
Historians,
Slightly.
not historians. No.
Back looking
I mean,
people.
You know, people who
Historian,
believe
you know.
the arts is our future can be found in the past. Historians. Yeah, no, that is historians.
Yeah, backward looking people.
You know, they look backward and they go, "What
They
was going on
look
back
back.
then?" Oh fuck! Save me, Trotmas! Ooh, what's a save?
You saved him. Right, I'm back. Remember our rotations? We got
Go on,
spin.
you go. I'm behind
a lot.
you as well. Watch out for this guy. He's Trixie. He's also Twitch
Go for it.
_flip dash
Go for it.
BTW.
Stop plugging
Whatever
it.
that means.
by the
Sorry.
way.
Plugging our enemy.
It's
Don't
just
plug our
that,
enemy.
you know, whenever you see a person with their Twitch URL and their username, you know they're successful. Bum, bum, bum.
Fuck. We
Oh,
should probably do that though, you know?
we
Get the name out
should.
there. Get the-
We
get
need
the
every.
Chocolate Boys
We
out
need
there.
to stop judging and start shilling.
The Chocolate Boys
Go on,
are
Ross.
Twitch.tv.
Always, son.
Chocolate Boys.
Todd slash chocolate doesn't exist. Twitch.tv slash chocolate boys. Get on there now.
Let's
It
screw
doesn't
ourselves
exist.
over with the wrong URL.
Twitch.tv. Hatfims always win. Don't you fucking believe? What? Yes.
Oh, nice.
Tap in there from
Yeah,
the far post.
yeah.
Yes, look at that. Oh, lovely little tap. Beautiful to see. That's what the audience came to see. Are the bets on?
Bets are on.
Bets are on. Nice.
Whoa, hold on.
Who's betting for us?
We've definitely won. If you
Tell
count the
us.
votes in Georgia, if you count the number of dead people that have voted for us to win,
no. Aquazi.
yeah, that was quite a good little play.
Oh, then they just tapped it extra.
And then tapped it to the side, so you had no chance with your positioning. That was the triple threat. Perfect.
TP. Wait. DT.
TP's toilet paper, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, don't get that toilet paper again. But like,
So what one have you
regular
got?
toilet roll, I'm not.
There's
that
no
bothered
such
to
thing as
spend
regular
extra.
toilet roll, Ross. It's either
Well,
I'm putting my
so is it
fingers
three
through
ply-
it
two
or
ply? Well,
two
no.
plies, too thin. Two plies, too thin.
3 ply. I think I don't even. I'll have to check the ply.
Hi,
Trot, are
I'll
you
have to
still
check in a
here?
minute.
Oh, they know it's good.
Trot, are you still
I think
here?
it's- Oh, he's cut off again.
Internet's down.
He's gone.
Internet's down again.
Right. We've got
I'm
new influx
rejoining.
viewers.
I'm rejoining.
He's rejoining. I heard a
He's
cry
coming
of
back.
pain. And then he went quiet.
Coming back.
Trot, what toilet roll do you use? Quick.
Whatever's available in Tesco's.
That's not
That's
true. It's
whatever's
not true. You
available.
guys choose your toilet roll.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
not,
like a
I don't
quilted
believe that a
one.
man who was using fucking wet wipes to wipe his ass for a year and a half before realizing that it fucks your pipes doesn't choose his toilet paper.
Yeah.
Tell me what
quilted
toilet paper. What have you got right now?
Sometimes
Trot,
There's like
what have you got right now in the house?
There's like a festive toilet paper I've got right now.
Right.
Nice.
Why?
For wiping your butt because it's got a little.
Why
Christmas
Does it look
trees
good on the
it.
roll? Does it look festive on the holder?
Looks
Is that
good
why?
on the roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't my choice.
What's it on it? What patterns? Are they like polar bears and stuff?
Christmas trees. Little
There's Christmas
stars.
trees on it.
But how many?
Yeah.
So is it quilted? You say? Because I'm not bothered.
Yeah.
I've had the quilted stuff, but
Yeah.
I always just find myself not that fussed about. Considering it's literally something that you just throw away.
Anything that isn't one ply, really. It's
I
like
just feel
quilted
like what's-
usually
I'm not that fussed.
means it's stronger. and it's not going to break apart when I'm
You guys still
vigorously
have
Yeah.
not answered
rubbing.
my question. What toilet paper do you have right now? Not
I don't
what
actually
opinion
remember
do
the
you want to
brand.
I don't think
purvey.
it's- I don't
I'd
think
like
it's-
to focus
not
on
what
winning.
mentality you want to purvey with your toilet, theories. All right. What toilet
what?
paper did you buy?
Well, I'll check.
I can't
after
remember.
this.
I told you it's the festive one. I don't know what brand it is. I think it was
There's something going on
Tesco's
here.
own.
There's a fucking there's a conspiracy. All right, guys.
Well,
We
I'll tell you
cannot
what.
get
Mine's
clear
bog
answers.
standard, and that's all you need.
That doesn't
Bog
mean
standard.
anything. That
Nice.
doesn't mean anything.
That's a good pun though.
That's all you need.
Doesn't
Toilet roll.
mean. It's toilet roll. It's fucking
Should
toilet
be
roll,
bog
mate.
standard. It has to be bog standard.
Sorry,
Oh,
mate.
We've got an opportunity to win, by the way.
What toilet roll have you got, mate? Oh, we do have an opportunity to win. All we need, no. Cushell or Andrax,
It's not branded.
It's not
John.
branded. It's Sainsbury's
like-
own.
It's one of the supermarket's own. Yeah, it'll be
You going for this?
Sainsbury's in this case because
Yeah.
that's where I went.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Look at that. Oh.
Now, when you were in
And
Sainsbury's,
I'm just not. Yeah, go on. Yeah. You asked me
was
what
there a large
options were available?
selection? Or was
Yeah,
there
was
a
quite-
small
yeah,
amount
there
at a
was-
time?
No, there's plenty of options. I could have gone. I could have spent £8 on
Oof.
the quilted stuff, or
How many rolls?
£5 on
Yeah, it's
the
all
same
dependent
amount of
on how many-
rolls. And I'm
Now-
like, well, do I want to spend that extra? I mean, it's not much more, sure, but it is in the scheme of things when you're just tossing it in a bin or down a drain.
You put yours in a bin.
Well, I put it down the toilet.
Well, see, so you've lied to
Which
us
is-
there as well.
It's a
There's
form
so
of-
many fucking holes.
form of
in-
bin.
There's more holes in
Oh.
your story than there is in 2-ply tissue paper. Do you know what I mean?
I'll find out the name of it so you can all enjoy.
What's
What's
the
the,
No.
what's the
Regular
conspiracy?
basic
What are you
toilet roll.
suggesting?
What's the conspiracy here?
Yeah. Obviously, I lost the
What's
internet
the-
a bit. I don't know why you're going so hard on our toilet paper brand.
I just want to know what toilet paper you've got.
What's the conspiracy? You said there's a conspiracy.
Nobody's telling me what toilet paper they've got.
I think it's just, something you just pick up and don't think about too hard.
You think
Well,
so?
no, some people do. Some people do.
I don't think that's true. Not with the vast array of toilet papers there are out there. That your
if you're like,
choice
well,
is
I
definitely
make-
a factor.
I make a short-term memory decision in the store and forget about it as soon as I've got it. That's what I do.
Right.
Not so much that I can think about what the fuck is on my toilet paper.
I'll tell you
brand
what.
is right
I
now.
will buy quilted if it's on a deal.
If it's on sale,
That's
exactly.
that's just my thought process.
There's always there's always going to
because it's a cash based
We
I'm gonna
can
mix
win!
this.
choice.
I'm going to mix it.
For the love
Oh
of God!
God! Give it a knock.
Shit.
Give it a knock across the goal.
Oh, come on, son.
Oh God!
Shit.
There was
I'm
no
gonna go
focus.
check my
There was
toilet.
none.
Check.
There
and see what
was.
I've
I
got.
mean, we got 1 goal away. 1 goal away. There has to been some focus.
There was some. There was some.
Right.
Oh, there were goal
Trot.
3 and goal
Show us your
1.
toilet roll.
I'll go get it. Yeah, I'll cancel search. Back out. Main menu.
It is bloody 2-ply. It's 2-ply.
You're using. Oh yeah, you need to back out by the way.
Oh shit.
You're using 2-ply.
It is 2-ply. Yeah. Never had a problem with this. I don't.
Don't
how
your fingers
roughly
just
you
pop
would-
through it? Do you not end up like pushing your fingers into
No.
your own pooey asshole?
No, but maybe I'm a bit more liberal with the amount I use versus. I mean, using like two sheets and just going, yeah, that should be enough. Whereas I'll probably.
How
be
many
like,
are you
well,
using? I probably,
is-
if I'm honest, I probably use 4 like
What we're-
sheets and double roll them over.
I'm a folder, yeah. I fold.
There's 4 sheets.
Saves a
right?
lot.
4 sheets,
So-
not a problem. Maybe
Initially,
fold like so, and then that's fine, absolutely fine.
let me see Trot's Christmas toilet
it's called
paper.
super soft, by the way, and it is
Super soft. So is it soft?
Yeah.
Did you say?
Yeah, it's soft. It's just 2-ply, but
Trot, can you
2++.
hold your Christmas paper up again? I didn't see it. I'm watching your stream now. So excited that this is the delay.
someone says they split the plies for twice the rolls.
Oh,
You do you, no?
wow, that took ages. It's so bright. Oh, that's very festive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Feels very
Lovely.
thin. Very thin, actually.
Let me see yours.
So this is I've
Back
got
it up here,
2.
Trump. Bring it back out, Trump. Get that on the, just throw it
I've
in,
got
there it is.
2.
Nice. Oh well, that's very decorative. That's nice. Mine's just got like little kind of honeycomb style. Not amazing.
I'm
I've
glad.
got
So it's just a
2-ply bathroom white. All right, from Co-op, which was an impulse buy because I needed some more toilet roll. All right, but then if you want a really fucking amazing experience, I've got some Andrex Skin Kind here,
Simple.
which have both
God
clean
damn.
ripple
You
technology.
went with the big A. You went
They've
with the
got
big A.
prebiotic lotion, texture, and soft smooth. And honestly,
Soft, smooth
I'm considering
technology.
using it as bed sheets. You know, it's just that good.
That looks
sheets.
intense.
It smells great. It smells like hand soap. Like
Wow.
unreal. Seriously,
Could-
do
could
yourself
that be
a favor
a-
and get out
a
there and
Hat
get
Chat-
some
Never had an
Andrex
issue.
Skin Kind.
Hat Chat sponsor,
Yeah.
perhaps?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Andrex, if you're out there.
I mean, I'd like to feel the luxury. I've never. I'm more of
Never
a.
had
I'm a
such a-
numbers. I'm a numbers guy. I'll look at the how many sheets there are. But like, well, that's a lot of sheets. So that's good. And the price is £3 cheaper than the other brand. I'll go for this one. Simple.
Damn. Yeah, fair play.
I think this was
That's
on a
it.
deal, or I was just like, you know what? No, fuck it. My arsehole is worth it. My arsehole is worth this
His
investment.
arse is worth
So
it.
this isn't SC and Johnson. I just thought I'd check just in case the same person who sent us the raid would send me some of these, but different brand entirely. Anyway, should we get another win? Oh, hold on.
Let's
There's
get
not enough
another
of us
win.
in this. Don't search. Don't search. There's only 2 of us.
Oh,
Is it
you're
another?
right.
Yeah, I need to add me in.
Who could the third be? We're looking for the sponsorship, Andrex. What was the brand specific?
Okay, Andrex, are we?
That's Skin Kind, I think.
We don't want them sending their base crap. We need the skin kind with the
I
soft,
would rather we
smooth.
had a brand deal
smooth
with like
technology.
Japanese toilets, though. I don't know about you. Can we
Ross, I
get
think
a
you
brand
need to
deal
bring
with-
it down. Like we tried getting sponsorship for Razer 3090s.
True.
They didn't come through.
That's true. we can-
Razer.
More of them.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. What are you
Not
banging on
Razer,
about?
sorry.
Yeah.
Nvidia. All green in it.
We got one.
We did get one. You're right. What else did we try and get a sponsor for last time we tried?
You mean what, Raid? Wait, that was Raid.
Money.
Raid came
Gold.
through.
Pure gold.
We did something
Just
after that.
advertise Gold. You should buy gold.
Somebody send us some gold, please.
Nothing we've done since worked. So I think we should go back to raid level. See if we
Yeah.
can dip the hook in
Just big
the
chemical.
water.
Big chemical, big farmer. They got loads of money.
Yeah. Domestos. Could do
How
some
much bleach do you need?
So we're just
lot.
going to do household
Back.
products until we...
And slowly
Don't need to buy
increment
household
the
products anymore.
value. Slowly increment the value.
Yeah.
So we're at like
we want consumables. We're talking things that you would normally have to buy often.
yeah.
Like milk. Can we get a milk? Oh, you don't really drink milk anymore, so maybe not an oat milk one.
Oatly.
maybe.
Oatly would be nice.
Oatly? Can we speak to Oatly about this?
Or
What's the isn't there
Outpro.
like a milkman delivery service like on the doorstep or some shit? Is it called? Sorry.
Is it?
Like I swear there was like a
Maybe.
it's almost like
Well, they're trying to bring it back.
back
Well, I
back.
think
I
it's
mean
still-
it
I think
still
it's
is
still a thing.
available.
It's
Yeah,
in
it's
villages, definitely.
Yeah, it's just we live in cities and
I can see it becoming a
you know,
real
don't
hipstery
require
thing.
milk to be delivered in glass bottles daily at the door. I mean,
All
who
your
did?
old-
Wash them out.
I can see it like a bearded man wearing a plaid shirt and like shaved sides of his head, delivering alternative, freshly
Right.
made milks
He's got an
in his
apron on.
electric
Yeah. Okay.
electric milk cart.
I made this milk with cockroach semen. Oh Jesus!
Wow.
Got
And
some
that's,
organic
I've been milking
That's,
my army of cockroaches.
yeah.
Maybe we
Well,
could
suckers.
be alternative
feel less-
milkmen deliverers.
If the milk tasted the same coming from a cockroach as a cow, do you think you'd prefer the cockroaches to go through the ordeal that it is to milk a cow in general?
I think that we'd need to go through a serious branding exercise to get me on board with drinking cockroach milk. Like, I think cows have been sold to us for generations as like a nice, wholesome thing, and
Yeah, but when you
Yeah.
watch, have you ever seen like an industrial like dairy farm and just
oh yeah,
them just
it's not
suctioning those
good.
little raw nipples and just
Yeah.
it looks fucking.
I live next to one.
Oh, okay. So you will often visit it.
I got off on it.
You got
I was actually offered as a bride to a dairy farmer.
You were the milkmaid.
Wow. What year was this? What era was this?
20
Can I ask?
23 to 2003.
Our town is living a few centuries behind.
Yeah,
most other
we live in the past.
modern-
Come on,
We
let's
like
go.
to
Come
One
on.
more. Where's the last tap? Where's the last tap?
The ultimate in conservatism. Just
We
really
live in the
maintain
past.
old tradition, like really old.
We shun electronics.
Is this the goal everybody wants, to not move on from this? Apparently so. Bring forth the milk maiden.
It is I, Milk Maiden. My teats are swollen. So swollen, my nipples are so red and raw. I walk in and just giant red nipples, and that's it. That's the first thing you see is just these extremely swollen,
Udders are
sort
swollen.
of tennis ball sized
Red
areola.
raw.
Like they're all like swollen out.
Thank
and
you for the
everyone
Happy New
gathers
Year,
around, hungry
Matty
for their
Boo Boo.
glass of milk.
Hungry.
I don't care where it's come from. It's very dystopian, very grim.
Very mad
Come
man.
on, that's yours. It's
What?
gotta be. Oh shit!
Missed
Blown.
it.
Playing very defensively.
Hmm?
Shit. It's in a-
Look at all these aerials coming in.
Fuck me.
No chance.
They're beating us quite handily.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's because of all the milk talk. I think they know.
Look at this.
They know that cockroaches produce a finer milk product.
The particles
They-
would have to be smaller, definitely. The fat
Yeah.
particles, it would be silkier because the fat particles.
But
would be
would you
smaller,
feel
right?
less guilty though? Is my real question.
I don't
would
feel
you be like,
guilty
"Well,
drinking
it's a bunch
milk."
of. No, sure, but like if you saw.
I mean, it's
what
not the dairy
cows went
industry is
through, you'd feel a bit
destroying
like,
the
"Ugh,
planet,
that's
but
disgusting.
yeah,
But
well,
then
yeah,
if
but
it
that's the
turned out
case.
that
That's the case with any
cockroaches
suffering.
were better.
But that's the case
Would
with
you
any
care
suffering.
about the cockroaches? Is my question. Do you give a fuck about cockroaches? Or
No.
a cow?
No,
Cockroach
I
or
don't.
a cow?
Do you care
Thank you for
about?
joining me for cockroach and a
Word.
cow.
The thing I care about is the ecological impact, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I
Yeah.
think that I
And
don't
sell
particularly
that
care about
iPhone.
cows. Exactly. Like, this is the thing. It's like the hyper fucking hypocritical elements of this are real. I
He
don't
just
know.
wants us
I don't
to
know how
suck on the
to
teat
pass
of
that.
cockroach. I think
Yeah.
ultimately it's a Ross kink. He's not talking about environment at all.
Ross, why? Oh, that's
Trying to
such
get
a
out
weird
to
goal,
market.
but
You
wow.
gotta get other people on board with these ideas first.
Yeah.
And that's how you get these.
In
things
order to
market.
start a
So
movement, a
if
revolution.
you guys don't want to have cockroach milk, let's not have it. Say no to cockroach milk.
I think someone's
What
got
would
to
you
take
call
the
it? Cock juice, for short.
cock juice.
Cock milk is fine, isn't it?
Cock milk.
Hey, slap me a glass of that nice cold cock milk, man. Oh, I love cock milk. It's so much better than cow milk. I'm glad we moved away from using cows.
I like a double espresso.
Instead of the countryside is filled with fields full of cockroaches instead of cows. Imagine driving past a cockroach ranch. Jesus, the
There's
floors
so
are alive.
many. The noise.
Oh God.
What if they were ultra
The
producing?
skittering noise.
They could
in the
produce so
millions.
much more milk.
Well, this is the future.
It would
isn't
be, it would be
People
beyond
often talk
physics,
about.
sure, but
Yeah, I mean, people often talk about how bugs are going to be the protein of the future for us, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, as in,
Yeah.
because it's the most ecologically
they're going to have
sustainable.
to disguise those motherfuckers as something else if I'm going to crunch on those bad boys, though. Make
Yeah,
them into
exactly.
Chips,
Chocolate
turn them
coat 'em.
into
Well, what do you
Yeah.
think twiglets are? Twiglets,
I don't know.
Twiglets are just insects covered in
stick insects, right?
I knew it.
stick insects covered in
I
Marmite.
fucking knew it. It's so Moorish,
I
though.
fucking hate the taste. I wonder why I hated the taste of Twiglets. and
Yeah, I
the
fucking
Marmite
hate
thing.
Twiglets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not a Marmite
gross.
I don't
It's
mind
just
them.
like the most acrid
it's-
fucking taste.
I wouldn't
always
actively
thing is
buy
about
them.
Twiglets, I don't mind them, but I always wish they tasted of something else. Like, I'd bite into one and be like,
I like the crunch.
Ah.
I don't like the taste.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
oh man, if Twiglets didn't taste like Marmite, I think I'd eat Twiglets. Is how I'd always think. And I'd be like, that's
If
kind of
Twiglets weren't Twiglets, I'd eat Twiglets.
Yeah. Fucking Twiglets.
Ugh.
Well, that
Why
was
doesn't anyone ever
atrocious.
think about
Balls
Winnie?
that one up.
Did.
Balled up. Balls up.
Hey, Twiglet.
Hey,
Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake.
All right.
Fucking
next
get
one.
carried.
What's the one? I feel it. This is the new arena. You like this? Neon fields.
Oh. Yeah, great. It's quite cool, I suppose. Purple and blue. Sure.
It's all very
Is this-
retro
You see
wave.
It's new and it looks different.
Oh, Jesus.
Shit, that was so close. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus
Ross.
Christ. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Lemmy Winks.
Shit.
Fuck.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Coming up.
Right, this is where Tross going to score 5 goals in this.
I'm going to come across.
Now,
I'm
if
going to
you
knock him
voted-
across.
If you vote against
Sorry, a
Chris
bit too
Trott
hard.
today,
Don't vote
You're
against Chris Trott.
he's going to get 5.
He's
We're
already
all gonna
won.
Watch it happen.
Chris Trott's already won. No, they don't know it. I'm going to have to
Thorvald.
call him up. Call him up. Sorry, Thorvald. In between having the edgiest name in the world, you also don't know you've already lost.
We've got to find the goals.
Sorry, we've got Dark Fisher 69. Is that like somebody
Just
Just
fishes in
imagine
dark
somebody
waters
fishing in
maybe,
somebody's
or...
butthole? Oh god, I should have been there.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No, Chris Trott.
jeez.
Chris
was
Trott
it.
there. Unlucky. It's all about the journey. It's all about the journey.
It's all about journey.
Is it?
All about the journey.
God, a fucking goal.
It's all about the journey.
The chocolate boys are disappointed, is what I'm saying. You
Look,
can see them in the crowd.
twitch.tv
Shoving
/ Chocolate
Twixes up their
Boys.
arse.
Twiglets and Twixes. It's like a Roald Dahl book.
Twiglets and Twixies. Or Ross.
Oh, that was...
Oh, I
didn't
got-
hurt it anyway.
I got knocked into it.
Very gentle.
I'm going up. I'm going up.
I'm going to go back.
Oh!
Oh, that's good.
Oh!
Oh, just off. Shy.
Twix and Twixes and broomsticks and bitches.
Fuck.
Remember, we don't need someone hanging in goal the whole time.
You don't want that? You don't
That's
want
old
that?
school
someone-
thinking, apparently.
Yes, we have someone behind
That's
the other
oldest.
people,
Right.
but we
okay.
can all be actively involved in trying to score.
But what if you have like a fear, like a real fear, like
Of success.
an
Like, 'cause
unjust
we
fear,
could have
but
the
a fear all
third.
the same.
So, like DJ Khaled suffering from success.
Yeah.
Hey!
Oi! Trot's first goal of 5. Brilliant. I'm
Would you,
looking forward
would
to
you
the
say you're
4.
suffering
Of
from
5.
success, Ross?
No. No.
You don't.
I'm not
Don't
suffering
feel
from
like you're
success,
suffering
no, I
from
don't
success.
feel like that in the slightest, no.
Oh, that's a bit of a shame.
He's just suffering.
But I live in a box, mate. I'm not suffering. I'm not enjoying crazy success at home right now. It's box life. And it doesn't feel special. Yeah.
You feel like you're in a Ben Stiller film or something. A
what do you-
box life, like Man in a Box, where like you live in a shoebox and people occasionally take the lid off and look inside your life.
Essentially, I feel that you could.
Yeah.
Man. But it brings you down to reality. I saw Leo's room the other day and it broke me. It's so big. It was
Is
just
it?
one room, an empty room with just like a desk in the corner. And it was just, I was like, God, my entire flat can fit in that room.
How did you see
hurts
Leo's
me.
room?
Oh, she posted on Twitter. I wasn't just around her house.
That's what I say.
Around. Bloody hell, Leo,
Your
you're right. You
room,
can all
McCormick.
fit in here.
We all know cupboards, I think. Oh,
Hey.
that's nice. That, he almost knocked it back. Yeah. 2021, time for change. Time for a
Time for
bigger
change.
shoebox.
Yes.
Right, we've got 2-2. Trot, you didn't score that other goal, which is
No,
good. So
you're
we're looking
right.
for 4 more goals from Chris Trot, which will
All
be
right.
quite the
No
score on the
worries.
board.
No
there.
worries.
We are looking
Working
for that to
towards
happen.
it.
He is. Look at this. Tapping in.
Ooh.
He likes to make
Wanna
it
have
look
a go, Ross?
hard.
Yours. I'm here.
just a bit
I'm
late.
behind.
They had all 3 on it then.
It's going back
Holy
in the
fucking
middle. if
shit.
anyone can
Christopher's
knock it
there
down
with
the
a shit ton of gifties.
Whoa!
What year is it?
Christopher taking us part. What year is it?
I don't know how
Christopher,
many
what
that
year is it?
was. That was
What year have you
insane.
made it? I haven't seen. Well, thank you guys in a minute. We've got a backlog.
field. You got that, Ross?
How many was there?
Okay, I'm gonna smack it into the corner.
Smack it!
You
You got a fucking smack it.
You fucking smack it. You fucking smack it.
Don't give a fuck about Corona. I'm gonna fucking smack your head in.
So aggressive.
Just
So much throat sound.
Oh!
fucking hell.
Oh, fuck you! That was God fucking damn it!
It's kind of like the
Oh,
sound
that's
you'd get
annoying.
from like if you ate a whisper and just let it melt in your mouth and then left it in your mouth.
Like coated your mouth.
What the fuck is saying to me, fucking prick? I've got a fucking whisper in my mouth. Fucking prick.
Don't give a fuck about coronavirus.
Dirty little prick. Dirty. There's certain words that are just so satisfying to say like that. Dirty. Fucking
It's a very
dirty.
fun accent, definitely.
Fun accent. Apologies to anyone who has that accent. It's fun. We probably have fun
Liverpudlians.
accents, do we? That's probably boring. And
Yeah,
reminds me of
neutral.
Boris.
Very neutral.
Boris.
I fucked up. I fucked up.
Must
Go
wash,
It's a tie.
wash
No!
your hands.
It's a tie. Don't let it be a non-tie. Oh shit. That's the opposite of a tie. It's a
That was a
non-tie.
close one. That was a close one.
Anti-tie.
I'm gonna smack it first.
Alright.
You fucking smackhead.
Smack it. See in the corner. I'm gonna chase it into the corner and try and
Don't
put it across the
fucking knock
goal.
me off.
I've tried to put it across the goal. Fuck! I've missed. I've fucking
Great
missed.
fucking opportunity to get it
I've
in.
put it across the goal.
Fucked up.
It's going across the room. Goal.
It's right. That's the fucking ball.
Off we go.
Don't give a fuck
Ah,
about COVID.
fucking hell.
Don't go. Fuck Corona. Gonna fuck you up. Can't keep.
Fucking doorbell.
You fucked us up, you
Fuck's
fucking prick.
sake.
It's so prick.
Fucking
Absolute
hell.
prick. Total pick energy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's Robot Wars.
Here's
Total
Robot
pick.
Wars.
Support. What is that? The French?
Says
Les
Buffon.
Bouffons du Port. Yeah, the idiots of the left. I don't know, what is that?
Don't know.
Les
Road to
Bouffons du
silver.
Oh no, the sports idiots or something
Road
like
to
that.
silver, indeed. E.
Road to silver,
Calm
baby.
down.
I'm just happy to be out of bronze. You know what I'm saying?
It's nice.
Oh,
Are we out
it's
of bronze? We haven't even done the
We're not even ranked
qualifiers
yet.
We're not even
Yeah.
ranked yet, guys.
We could end up bronze.
Check out twitch.tv/Chocolate Boys for all your latest news. And whilst you're at it, twitch.tv/Mixer.
Oh, look at that! Yes.
R.I.P.
Nicely done, Chris Trott.
This is the one
That's
where I
his
get.
little warm-up goal. He was just testing the ball out, and he's like, "Yeah, that feels
Yeah,
feels
that's
good
a
there.
good
Yeah,
ball.
that
We'll
bit
keep the
feels good."
ball. Keep the ball.
All right, we're happy with the ball, ref. We're ready to play.
Thank you, Madisma, for all those bitties just then. Holy moly. Saved up
Stop
bits.
showering us some bitties.
You saved up all those bits from watching ads. You get bits from
nice.
watching ads. If you didn't know,
Damn.
there's one reason to object yourself to them all.
It's like a whole new way for us to get ad revenue share. Guess what, guys? Your audience watched a load of ads and then they spent their bits that's kind of still money to you. But we could have just prioritized the money share from ad revenue to the creator anyway. But we didn't. We decided to make that an interactable feature. So now your audience has to watch ads just to then give you a share of something that we'll also get a share of.
I mean, you could
You can do
argue
that
they were going to
on
watch
many
ads
other
anyway,
platforms
but at least the person watching ads gets something out of it.
It's all just
Yeah.
repurposing revenue is all it is.
True.
I think you can do the same for like certain like altcoins and stuff, where you watch ads and it'll just give you like a very tiny percentage of an altcoin.
Fuck.
Oh
Yeah, no,
shit!
you-
That was
you
what a
can.
mess.
I've got TVs running day and night, just watching ads.
Just watching ads over and over again. I've made 35p this month, and it feels good.
My electric bill is £3,000.
Yeah, the electric bill outweighs it massively.
Khan.
Fucking hell! I knocked him out of the way. At least that's something, right?
Do you get ad coin? Is it ad coin, Ross?
I don't know.
Hashtag
There's-
ad coin.
There's backed.
Do you want to try and pump and dump a coin? Endorse
What,
ourselves,
just-
pump and dump it.
We could try and pump
Inflate
and
the
dump.
shit out of it, pull out, dump
Become
it.
the pump and dumpers. Is that a niche we can fall into? Is that
And then we'll create
we're the
a
pump and
whole
dumpers?
social media
oh, shit, I lost a
presence
lot of money.
around hiding.
Hey, we're pumping, everyone, pump.
Pump, 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 pump. Now, when I tell you, everyone
Nice.
listening right now, we know to dump. It's those
getting
schmucks that
dumped.
aren't listening right now that are going to
They'll
lose.
be pumping. They'll keep pumping.
They'll still
but
keep
you'll be
pumping.
dumping. We all dump on the same time. There's got to be some
Cloaca
sort of
coin.
organized
Cloaca
inflation.
coin. Sewer coin.
If we've thought about it, other people have done it.
Yeah. If you've seen the bandwagon, you've already missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
In a
it.
good
Yeah.
place.
I don't have it.
Oh, just a bit shy.
Yeah.
Let's get confidence back.
It's like,
Oh, he's knocked it right above my head. What a prick! Damn you, King Harley the Fifth.
Go on. Go on.
oh!
So there it
There we
is.
Donk.
There we go.
It's like your
Saw an
second goal.
opportunity.
Second goal.
No,
I thought you were
fuck
maybe
off.
hat-trick
Yeah, I
there.
went number 2.
There. Very nice.
John. Lovely. Very nice. Right, ready to dump. Everyone dump. Dump it. Dump it.
Dump
We're
now.
making
Quick,
money.
quick, quick.
No, I'm still pumping. Pump, 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 pump. We can get it bigger.
Ah.
It's like blowing up an airbed for everyone to share, right? It's like it's deciding
Yeah.
when to jump on the airbed. You know, like
Yeah. It's gonna
oh,
pop.
get it. No, you can get it a bit tighter. No, it's not going to go any tighter. You're going to pop it.
Yeah.
No, just a bit firmer. Then
Dump it
jump on
there,
it,
you
jump on it.
bastard.
Then everyone jumps on
Dump
it and
the
it just
air.
pops.
Right,
Ah,
balls burst.
shit.
I lost so much.
Got some you got a stimulus check. Do you get a stimulus check now? Has that actually gone through?
I thought they're still
Because
waiting.
if you do, dump it in our subscription box. Dump that stimulus check. Say fuck you to Donald Trump. Spend all your stimulus check on a Hat Film sub today.
Yeah.
I was confused. So
Export
I thought
it.
the stimulus check they originally had was a monthly thing. Apparently it's a one-off.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So America's actually been wildly underfunded. That's partly why they haven't closed down as much. Is like our
right.
furlough scheme, as confusing and muddled as it was, is a significantly greater like social support for the average citizen than like the two
Far too close
stimulus
to
checks
communism, though. For the,
America's
for the
have got.
Americans,
Well,
so.
that's the problem. Yeah, like
We don't want to be communists.
that's probably part of why
Just
they don't
suffer
want to
and
do
die, and we'll watch it happen.
it. At least we won't be socialists.
You give
Yeah,
it to
nah,
poor
it does-
people, they'll spend it on a TV. If you give it to a rich person, they'll invest it.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Another such
Bullshittery.
Reddit
Fuck.
memes.
yeah. Man.
Reddit memes. That's how we get educated, which I'm sure is healthy.
But yeah, it's definitely.
Oh, it's a shame.
I
that
feel
sounds like
for
it
him
got
because I don't know
fucked over,
how would you have gone through the last like 10 months without one or whatever. You know, like at least here.
Can't imagine as many people. I
Uh,
mean, was it was $600, right? I don't think that would cover.
Yeah.
around
So
half,
the
half
first
the
one I
rent.
think could be as much as 1,200. And then I think there was a 600, and then
They're trying to
there's a
push for
2,000. I
2,000.
think.
Well, Bernie's been trying to
But-
push for 2,000 for ages.
I think it is 2,000 this one. But again, it's
That's the
it's
new
just
one.
like one check. Like think about all the bills and like all the other things. Like it's not
Yeah.
enough money to live off
Right
for
for
a
1
year
month.
of no work.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
a couple months.
Ah, man.
And like for people like us, I mean, I don't
Fancy.
know whether we would necessarily get it. I'm not sure if it's means tested or if just every American gets it. But
Well, that's the
like
thing.
for
I
people
don't-
like
I don't
us,
know,
that's
yeah, is
like
it not-
lol, cheers. Like I just got 2K. I'm gonna go and buy it. Like
Yeah.
totally, it's like yeah, I'd go and buy a new
Be a
TV. 'Cause
priority,
we-
much like the vaccine's been prioritized to certain brackets of vulnerable people first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah,
you
yeah.
could
But
sign
that
up
would
for, like you would sign up for benefits, I guess.
that would
Yeah.
take administrative capability in the
Come
social
on!
state. Which
Go in.
Woo!
Yes,
isn't
that's the
Donald
hat trick
Trump.
we're after. God, I'm trying to do.
Every
fucking
American
goddamn
under a certain like wage bracket makes sense.
Yeah.
But I'm not president, so I've been trying. Thanks, Sharon Rama, by the way, for all those gifties. Very kind of you.
Oh, well, thanks for the gifties.
Ross gone for it. Should have been an Al Smith
Bloody
one.
went for him. Well, I didn't see him move.
Sorry, I was too busy.
Good thing you did. We've
It's
won
fine.
anyway.
We're
It's
5-0 up.
five
Celebrating our
I
win.
don't know. What,
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's.
What is that
chocolate
music
boys.
now? Is that a
I
new
don't
music?
know. Is
that's
that
it?
new?
Part of the
So
map.
Feels new.
Part of the map.
Island sort of rhythm.
Oh, just the map. Okay, just the map.
Because in the
Ding, ding.
background, there's this
Ding,
sort
ding.
of hollow girl style avatar that they've created for this game
Hmm.
that you can get
Oh,
as
is
a
it
gold
like
celebration as well.
Hitsu Kasuni or whatever it's
Hatsune-
called. What's that?
Miku.
Miku.
Yeah, that's the first iteration. Now it's all hollow something or other and VTubers. Like who's the one that Simon and Rabs
Come
went
get
on
it.
recently?
Yeah, that's
Quite
like the
interesting.
virtual. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Like that person in particular, their Twitter, they show the tech all the time, and I find that quite
Hmm.
interesting.
It's good. Still good. Roll it up there. Ooh.
Oh shit! There's an Alex Smith wonder
I got it.
save.
I got it. Oh, I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
Code Miko.
Didn't get it.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Oh man, that's
Really
a hell of a
interesting
clearance.
tech. Unlucky. Unlucky. Yeah, Code Miko, interesting. Really good monetization on the modifications. You can like pay bits and like have her t-shirt show some text that you put, and you like if you do like she had a whole thing where you can change the sliders of her character, like the shape of certain things, like her head features
Things.
and stuff.
So you say things.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
You say
Is there a
Basically-
boob slider chart? Is that what you're saying?
Almost certainly
Disgusting.
was, yes.
Disgusting.
But like there was a whole list of things. If you invest bits in this, it will
Oh,
change that
I'm not
slider
helping.
forward.
I'm not helping here at all.
you floated that in. Look at this. Look at
Sounds
that.
risky. Virtual character.
Do I need to turn music off? Is any of this like copyright?
No, I think it's made for Rocket League. I've turned music off anyway, and I think it's just game sounds now.
Fuck.
Oh my god, I totally missed it.
Got blown. Don't let it in. Don't let it in.
Mummy!
Please don't let it in.
I need to be better.
God, fucking
Interesting.
ramming. These guys are pretty
Interesting
good
play.
in
Yeah.
terms of their very heavy defensive. We're not in the same league.
How dare you? You're absolutely right.
They need to be in the Chocolate Boys League. It's a league of their,
TV/Chocolate Boys.
we're the guys at the back of the stadium covering ourselves in chocolate. What are those assholes doing?
Huge bellies.
you ever
I've
heard
just
of the
written
Chocolate Boys?
I've written one letter on my huge stomach. Like a fucking giant meat man, like piece from Scrabble.
Oh,
No.
damn.
Not much of clearance there.
God
But not
damn
playing.
it.
I'm playing quite badly.
There's 2 music sliders now. New music features. Thank you, casual.
I'll go for that.
I'll do that just in case.
Jesus.
It's close.
What?
Almost got in.
Shit, that dick. Come on. Do what you're rapscallion. A boost.
Oh.
Oh my god, I'm getting blown up every 5 seconds. Stop blowing me. Please.
Back. Yeah, keep
Fuck.
it alive.
Oh shit.
Keep the dream alive.
I've got 3 goals chopped. Let's go.
Maddest Murph just got timed out by an auto Moobot because they said any Nintendo lawyers in chat. And apparently Moobot's set up to instantly spam block somebody who says, are they lawyers?
Really?
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Don't mention it. You'll get blocked.
Ooh.
Come on, let's go in. Oh
Yeah.
my god, nice.
Scored a goal. Nintendo lawyer. See, nobody else. Any Nintendo lawyers in chat. Write that. See who else
Try
gets
and
Moobot.
find the combo. We still have a chance.
So you're
Oh,
saying
bam.
there's a
Yeah,
chance?
any Nintendo lawyers in chat. Yeah, you're hitting them. Moobot's going
Look at that.
down.
Is it really? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
This is a conspiracy. Wonder what that is all
Have we
about.
discovered something? Have you
I
discovered
think we
that?
might have discovered something. Ah, shit! No!
I say
No,
we.
it's okay.
It was Maddest Murph that discovered it. Let's not forget
course.
that. We
Well,
can't
Maddest
take that just
Murph.
like that. Jesus.
When we make the statue.
And also,
Oh,
when the
fucking
Nintendo
hell.
lawyers come,
Fucking hell.
they're going to come for Maddest Murph.
Any Nintendo lawyers? Nintendo lawyers. Is it just Nintendo lawyers? Just try typing any Nintendo lawyers. That's it. Just those 3 words. Try just
People are just-
Nintendo lawyers.
Supersonic.
Why is it doing that? It's so weird. Oh,
Any Nintendo solicitors in chat also counts.
Wow. I think Twitch have had some issues with Nintendo solicitors, don't you think? Or is it just, I mean, does it happen if you mention lawyers in general?
no. You can type lawyers. It's not in the
Okay.
context of Nintendo, apparently. Which is
So that's not
interesting.
something that we've set up then. That's just like a default
No.
from Moobot.
No, why would we censor Nintendo lawyers? I don't remember adding that as a term.
Don't laugh in my face so maniacally, all right?
Fuck.
No, why would we do that? I know that. That's just funny.
Oh,
No.
4-1.
Very embarrassing, eh?
Miracle goal? Miracle goal?
Even a miracle goal is not going to be sufficient.
No. No.
No.
You sudden
The
3
miracle would
goals.
be that it would be worth 3 goals instead of 1.
Yeah,
That would
Wow,
be
what a
the true miracle. Holy shit. Wow, look at that. The
True
scores
glitch.
just changed, so we've won. Miracle. Well, they were all better than us.
Yeah.
Apart from maybe Flays. Flays, you're garbage if you see this. Even though you're a tournament winner, you're the lowest of the low.
Nintendo lawyers in chat. That is it. That's the line. It seems to be.
Then, wow.
Just hilarious.
Does that work?
Can
That's
I
only
get
a Moobot.
banned? As a mod, can a mod get banned?
Try. Put Nintendo lawyers in chat and see if you get timed out for 60 seconds. No. You don't. So despite that, mods can do it.
Any Nintendo Supreme Court justices in chat? Right, that one's safe. We know that. Any Bintendo lawyers in chat is not safe. Somebody wrote
Wow.
Bintendo.
And it counted.
Any
Wow.
Bintendo lawyers in chat gets you timed out. God's
Is it
sake,
the
don't
word-
write any Bintendo. Any Nintendo barristers in chat also gets you timed out.
Barristers, judges? Any judges? Can we get judges?
No, we've tried Supreme Court justices.
Tried.
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay.
Went too hard on that one.
Alright, okay, Georgia. Let's go for it. Oh, fucked up. Nice save.
Any Nintendo jury in chat also gets you timed out by Moobot.
Oh, shit.
Any Pogtendo lawyers in chat also gets you signed out.
Pogtendo. Oh, my God.
That's hilarious.
Any Nintendo criminals in chat also gets
Yeah.
you timed out.
Criminals.
Nintendo lawmen in chat. Any Nintendo lawmen in
Lawmen.
chat.
Lawman. So
Yeah, I'm a
fucking
Nintendo
broad.
lawman.
I'm a lawman.
What's happening?
With a fucking revolver. Any bad Tendo lawman in chat gets you banned, gets you timed out.
Fuck.
Bad
Badman.
Tendo lawmen. Moobot's going, we need to get rid of this guy.
Bad tender. That's gone. 60 seconds. Think about what you did, Sinbin.
Spam. They just read it as spam. That's why they're
Right.
saying it. So there's something about the structure. God knows how it does it, but it says it's showing it as spam.
Come on, son, finish her off.
Smith,
I
you
mean,
just
to be fair,
saved
it's
it.
You
certainly turned
defended.
into
You
spam
just
now.
saved
What?
it.
What are you doing?
What?
You
You
saved
just
it.
totally saved the goal.
Did
We're the
I?
other side.
Yes.
Yeah, we're the other side.
Is this our goal?
I don't know if it was still going in.
Oh, I'm gonna switch it back to casual. I think.
You may have to. It's the Nintendo.
It's this science that's going on is making me excited. I'm excited for science, Trot.
Yeah.
You gonna judge a man for being excited for science of
I'm
all
not
things?
judging you. I'm not judging you for
You
your.
sound like you are, Trot. You sound like you're saying
Fucking
no
hell.
science.
Fuck's
Not
sakes.
taking a front seat in our decision making here, Trot.
You're right.
Research the data.
Yes, the data, not at the expense of this ranked game, though.
The data. We need this data, Trot. This is vital in years to come.
It's
Future
important
scientists will
data. I'm
thank
not
us.
denying.
Do you want your name on this paper? I'm submitting a white paper. That's
Make
illegal.
sure you put
that's,
Mattis.
that's a goal.
I'm submitting it.
Put Mattis Murph on. Don't take the
Maddest
credit.
Murph. This is my thesis, my PhD thesis. Maddest Murph is primary source and initial discoverer, but developed by, I'm putting that underneath, us three. Well, actually, I'm going to put developed by Ross Hornby and Alex Smith. Criticized and
Science.
scrutinized by
Fuck's
Chris Trott.
sakes. I
Afterwards.
was taking part.
Science denier.
We-
Are we putting science denier on the white paper,
Viciously objected to by Chris Trott.
There's got to
And
be.
then, of course, we're going to need someone to ratify it. So we're going to need to get some Nintendo lawyers. So if anyone can ask if there's any
Knock us on.
Nintendo lawyers in chat, that would be great.
Yeah. We need a lawyer.
So are there any Nintendo lawyers in chat? Somebody asked, for God's sake, we need to get this done. We need to get this ratified.
Oh, fuck.
Trot's already paid for $5 billion worth of Facebook ads to counter what we're proposing.
Oh wow, that's a lot of ads. Do you think
There's
that-
gotta be a
People are
control.
asking, and they are dropping like fucking flies. I'll tell you that. People are asking.
We just need a lawyer for
even
Nintendo.
lived
It's
if you haven't been
important.
timed out.
Only
What
their
point?
level of litigation and precise sort of nature was necessary.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. We're putting it. They need to move the goal slightly to either side of the goalpost. That'd be perfect.
Make it a bit wider. Nice. Go on. Nice.
Georgia's got it.
Yeah.
Oh, great! It came off the
Yes.
I'll take
Nice.
that.
Yes. I am a
Take that.
Nintendo lawyer.
that.
I've got a couple in my chat. You're a Nintendo lawyer. MicroKey. Are there any? Find out if there are any other Nintendo lawyers in chat in the Hat Films chat for me.
Ratendo rectifiers in chat?
Yeah.
got
Or any
timed
lawman. At the very least, lawman.
But that sentence got timed out. Any
Yeah.
Rantendo ratifiers in
We
chat?
really need to save this goal. Holy shit.
Yeah,
That's enough, is it?
Nintendo
Apparently-
ratifiers.
Apparently, our cuddle even got timed out for typing it in Dutch.
Wow.
This
Oh.
is-
It's
It's a multi-language. That's
they've
This
made
is the kind of thing
effort.
Spiff would lose his mind over, right? He's like, we
Yeah.
found an exploit. We
Why
found
is
some
that?
sort of. The AI is reading this wrong, basically.
Or is it? Is there something
Or is
deeper?
it?
Programmed.
Trot. Or is there something? Has Nintendo sent Twitch a strongly worded letter saying, stop it, we're getting so many people asking for our lawyers?
or Moobot specifically.
Yeah, or Moobot.
Yeah, who runs Moobot?
Me.
Streamlabs? Like,
No.
who
Streamlabs
codes
have
it?
their own bot. So it's just a third-party service. I don't know who makes it.
I'll try. It is running rampant. It's like a fucking authoritative dictator in our chat right now. Boom! You get a timeout. You get a timeout.
That's a win.
Apple
have
lawyers
the
in chat,
wins.
totally fine.
We got one.
Totally fine. Not Nintendo lawyers though.
Oh really? Okay. Wow.
We need some Nintendo lawyers. For God's sake.
Any Nintendo UFOs in chat, that also
Any-
timed out. What the fuck?
NDO lol 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 in chat. I think it might just be in chat.
Anything, any Nintendo something in chat seems to be the thing.
You might not want to search. I thought we were going to go back to main menu.
You're right, but
Are
we
we
did
going
win.
back to main menu?
Did win.
We won, yeah. I mean, I don't feel I'm contributing very much. I mean, if you look at the score as well, you can see that I'm
Did
not.
see that. I did see a.
Mm.
I don't think we should rank anymore right now. I'm just not in the zone.
Don't take that rank risk.
Don't risk that rank,
Risky rankers.
you know?
I haven't
Mum?
caught up at all. Oh no. He's called Mum. He's got minutes at best. She
Mum!
was folding dough at the time. She's coming upstairs with flowery hands.
No, Mum, don't come in!
What's the matter?
Why do you keep on shouting?
Oh, it's a spider or
Mummy!
something.
Who knows? Did you get your mum to get rid of spiders for you, Trot? It's very cute.
At what
Oh,
age?
Away
20
20,
20 something? Or
22.
I still do it to this day. Mum, come over.
Yeah, Mum, call your
drive
mum.
over.
Mum, I know it's a long
30-minute
drive.
you
but
bastard.
It's a
a-
spider, Mum.
It's a daddy long legs, Mum.
I know you're on your world tour.
Call
This
her
one
up
can
halfway through.
fly.
It flew
I
out
know
the
they only
window,
live a
don't worry.
day. But it's this
Can't
day.
last this day. Can't do the whole day, Mum. Please come over.
Please.
You mean it's a
don't
40-minute
care.
drive? I don't care.
I had an idea the other day, guys.
Uh-oh.
A concept, if you will.
Yes.
What if, you know how they often say that like AI leadership and AI government is our future? Like the only thing that can possibly compute all
The
the different
infallible AI.
Yeah, exactly. All the requirements and things like that you need to like live. Like what all these people need. Oh, come on, put it in.
Very
Yes,
nice.
lovely job. Right? It's like, right, an AI would be great for that. Yeah, and there's quite a few sci-fi shows based on this concept of like a benevolent AI overlord that makes all these decisions and you have to follow it.
Yeah.
What if we finally discovered that, created that AI, right? But it keeps giving you advice you don't want to do, but it's like necessary. It's like, we can solve skin cancer. And it's like, yeah, what do we need to do? We need to collect all of the foreskins from all of the babies in the world.
Oh, no.
And like every step is like, oh, it's
Really
like, we can
ethically
solve world
wrong.
hunger. We just need to drop nukes here, here, and here. And you're like, oh, do we? Do we? Like, how? Where's the line? You know,
There's
at what point
gotta
would you say
be-
like,
Oh! Look at that.
There's
They
got to
didn't try
be
to
a thriller/horror story based on this premise.
Terminator?
Well,
Mhm.
not forcing humans to do something for the greater good. Something unethical. That's not really.
Wouldn't that just be, you know, like, we can solve world hunger. We just have to sink Australia.
Australia has to go into the water.
Are Australians allowed to leave?
No.
Yeah,
it's
they
the
can go over
population.
to Australia Light. New
Australia
Zealand.
2. Electric Boogaloo.
We'll just send all the Aussies to New Zealand. Nobody can tell the fucking difference anyway.
Are there
It's a
not
bit
other factors
colder.
that you could probably do that
It's
without?
It's a
sinking
lot.
an
I mean,
entire
it's a lot
country?
different. I'm not. It's a joke, but
Yeah.
huh?
I just mean in terms of like, so you could just probably get like, I don't know, an oil company to fund food hunger, but they don't because they're an oil company and
Oh
they've got
yeah,
shareholders and that's
Everybody-
probably easier than sinking a country. Surely, is sinking.
yeah.
No.
Maybe, but that's what the AI says it has to do. What are you gonna?
Oh,
who
okay.
are you gonna
Right,
believe?
yeah.
Who are you
Well,
gonna believe?
yeah,
The people
obviously.
going,
But,
the Australians.
the algorithm's always true.
always
Huh?
right.
Algorithm's
Always
always
right.
right.
It's somebody just knocked on my door, and I know who it is, but I don't want to answer it.
Refuse to let them in.
Well, I don't know why they don't leave it. Anyway, yeah.
Dream COVID.
COVID, I'm positive. No. Come in.
Jesus.
Are you positive? What do you mean?
I'm positive you should come
Positive
in.
what?
Okay.
Positive New Year attitude? No. Don't
Positive
come in.
outlook.
Don't even open the letterbox, idiot.
Oh, you breathed it all in, didn't you? Oh,
Sucked it all in. Sucked it all in. And for what?
Sacked it.
Fork.
seems like it's not lawyer based, guys. It's something any blah blah
In
in
chat.
chat is
Yeah.
this considered spam.
We just fixated on Nintendo lawyers to start with.
yeah.
Well,
Bait it up.
it must be Nintendo. And this is how.
We're being
conspiracy
silenced.
At least we're discovering things, you know? We're discovering something
The
new.
thing is, though, like,
Reasons.
had we let this continue and people started forming, you know, sects based on Nintendo, anti-Nintendo, and they
Yeah.
started, you know, getting the hoods, getting the
Yeah.
merchandise, getting the slogans.
Yeah.
There's like a gambler's fallacy. It's like, oh, fuck, it's just come out that it's not about lawyers and Nintendo at all. But we've
Yeah.
got all this stuff and we're about to attend a big protest and we set up this meeting and stuff. Let's just keep going. Let's find a way to continue believing it. Too deep at that point, you know? You can see how it happens. I invested so much effort and emotion into this. It's got to be Nintendo. Boom.
Oh, PogChamp.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh.
I
Whoa.
wasn't even sure what happened there. Look, 'cause I was like stuck in the goal.
Yeah.
And then bam.
Little
Blew off
side
the front
swipe.
one.
Your reaction just sounded like, you know, there was a choice of two butt plugs and the person chose the larger one and you weren't expecting it.
Whoa!
Whoa.
It's big.
Oh!
Well, I didn't see a goal going in.
I should have looked back.
And it did. It popped in. Yeah. Whoa! That motherfucker's huge. Dragon.
Too big.
Dragon stick. Oh.
Yeah. Go Lazio.
Did you knock it
Somebody
in?
sent us a dragon dildo a long time ago. The baby version. Tiny little version.
Yeah.
full
We each had like
babies, of
little
course.
ones.
Yeah, that little one.
Sent us what? Babies.
No, tiny dragon dildos.
Oh yeah.
You,
But
babies to
I
use
said
as
baby.
dildos.
I said baby dildo, and I was like, well, not for babies.
So
obviously.
wrong.
Oh god.
That's so
That
fucked up.
is so fucked up.
It was like a tentacle. It had like
Oh.
fucking suckers on it.
Which is really inappropriate for babies.
Oh, exactly. That's the part.
They're usually the ones doing the sacking.
Oh God.
Well, they
Jesus,
are.
He's talking
Of
about
pacifiers
breastfeeding.
and breasts and things like
Yeah,
that.
right,
Just
okay.
because I said it in
Wow.
a slightly off accent doesn't mean I mean it.
In the context of dragon dildos.
Yeah.
Don't mean I weren't thinking about that.
Don't mean I weren't.
Right, it's going in. It's going in. That's
I
yours.
don't mean
That's a
nothing
gift.
by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop.
11 seconds left. These guys haven't quit yet. Amazing.
Could be a
Resolve.
down tools. This is a down tools.
Oh,
It has to be
Boris
a
has got a
downfall.
scheduled address for 8 o'clock tonight.
Yeah,
Thanks, Sharanarama.
What is his
Thank
address?
you so much.
Downing
Yeah,
Street. We
it's
knew
tied
that.
down.
You'll
Demonstrated
find out at 8, mate. You'll find out at 8. 8 p.m.
By the way, yes, the thing that everybody else has been saying for 2 weeks, I've finally decided to say it.
Schools are safe, but they're not now, so we're closing schools. But we'll open them tomorrow.
Well, also cases are getting like absolutely out of control again, so it's just going to be another. It's going to be another
Are we
lockdown.
backing out or are we readying up?
Oh, I'm opening a drop. Sorry, I got a drop, so I wanted to open it.
Pull out.
Pull out game week.
Yeah. Was it Korea who took all the kids out of schools first, and then they kind of
Don't know.
quelled it to a sufficient degree? Does seem like
Don't
a
know. Well, New Zealand did a massive lockdown in the first week, right? And then that really mitigated everything.
well, they managed to celebrate.
Well, also
Christmas
they
and New
are
Year's.
A small
they're
country.
a much more sparsely connected country. Not a small country, but the virus definitely does affect connected countries more effectively. And New Zealand is like still like 30 years behind us. Like
We could have been
it's
an
a- it's a-
isolated little island.
we
though.
could have been, yeah.
We have everything in our favor to be just a remote little island to deal with our own issues and then nullify it. But
Well,
keep the
yeah, I mean,
business
yeah, it's
business
the business angle, isn't it? It's the economy angle. Again, New Zealand isn't exactly a mighty economy either.
but they are doing better than us now as a result. Don't worry. Good time for
Don't
Brexit.
worry.
Game set up.
Don't worry. Have a giggle. And always look on the bright side of life.
This isn't being
What's
recorded, no.
You
Really?
watched the
You
Life
watched
of Brian.
Oh, sorry.
Life of Brian.
Life of classic, innit?
It is a classic.
Yeah.
Great film. You prefer that or Holy Grail?
I'm a fan of both. I mean, obviously, there's sketches and stuff in each that kind of shine on
Yeah,
their own,
it's-
you know?
Exactly. I find
So
that
it's like
it's
it's hard to
easier
say,
to view
isn't
it
it?
like that.
It's
Like,
kind of
as
more
in
like
this
I just enjoy them collectively and
Yeah.
the sketches they create.
So their flying
Nice.
circus is sometimes a bit
I do-
too
I-
fucking insane for me. Or it's like too weird. It's not funny.
Too quirky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Bit like
then
Mike
again,
Douche.
they're not really
It's-
designed
It's
to
a bit
be.
weird.
Yeah. Weird for weird's sake. And now for something completely different.
Oh shit.
But some amazing sketches came out of it, like the parrot sketch. No, not the four candle. That's
That's Ronnie Corbett.
two Ronnies.
Two Ronnies. And the other
The Four Yorkshiremen.
Yeah, that's
Is,
an amazing one. And the philosopher's football one as well. Socrates on the ball, contemplating existence. Plus, that's the wrong way.
Oh, fuck. I fucked up. Be too skittish from the ball. Don't let it in. Don't let them in. Oh, fuck.
First stream back.
Oh, it's bouncing back, son. Bouncing back. That's got your name on it. It has.
It did have my name on it.
You did it. That's fucking name on it, everyone.
Hide and seek Olympics. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying that we couldn't have done better in the UK and Europe in terms of our response. Just to clarify. I just do think in the pursuit of fairness, I guess, just comparing countries, it's complicated, isn't it? Social, economic factors and all that sort of shit.
Yeah, there's a lot to it.
But yeah, of course, I wouldn't want this government I didn't vote for that's pushed through one of the largest pieces of legislation that I don't want in my lifetime in power. Of course, I don't want that.
Does
It
tarnish every choice they make. Makes you question it more, scrutinize it more.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then
Yeah.
you're like, well, there's the rules, and then there's what I'm actually comfortable following as well with the whole COVID thing. It's like, the rules don't mean that you're suddenly immune. It just means that you are able to take more risks that won't necessarily result in you catching an illness. Like, as in, it's like, there's the COVID rules, and there's the whole idea of like, well, I'm
And
following the
there's-
rules, that should be sufficient. And it's like, well,
There's COVID rules and there's science, right? This is what you mean in terms of like.
well, sort of,
Yeah.
yeah.
A virus is a virus. It's still
But
out
then
there. It doesn't disappear
equally,
just
you
'cause
can't
someone says the T is
really
different.
you can't really blame people for following just the guidance, because that's
Of
what the
course,
government should
yeah.
be doing. They shouldn't really
Yeah.
have to be making their own judgments. But you feel you have to, and I guess it's the difference between
Yeah.
people that feel they
Lack
have
of
to make their own
trust.
judgments and those who don't want to have to and therefore don't. Is causing the division. And really, to blame for that is the government's unclear guidance and
Yeah.
rather than
Have you
each other, I
noticed
suppose.
a bit of a sidetrack, but your Apple Watch does a little hand washing thing. Mine does that now.
What is it really?
No, but I did notice something else, which is
I haven't worn
really,
it that much.
really fucking irritating. Is the new iOS update meant that it now tracks how long you have your volume turned up for. So in my car, when I have my phone connected, I connect it
Yeah.
via an aux jack, like using a lightning adapter. And
happened there?
that it doesn't detect that I'm listening. I'm putting it through speakers, so obviously you want your phone
Right.
up as loud as possible, so you don't have to over
And then you
amplify
turn
it.
your volume up.
And then you turn your volume up on your phone, right? But the new version of iOS doesn't know how to recognize that. So what it does is go, you've been listening at full volume for like too long now, so I'm going to turn it down to half until you then
Oh,
close this
shit.
notification and turn it back up again. And I looked into it to remove it, and you can't remove
Shit.
it.
Let's go for a trot. Nice.
So
Got it.
yeah, there's this
That's
whole
weird,
feature
I've
where
not-
it turns your phone down.
No, I didn't. I've
weird.
not had that. I guess I'm mostly.
I mean, how do you
silent.
connect your phone to your car? Then
Yeah,
you probably don't
again,
connect it via
I
an
got
aux jack.
CarPlay, so yeah.
But then again, Ross, you do connect via aux jack, so I'm
Just haven't
surprised you haven't
driven
noticed
much.
it.
I haven't
Yeah,
gone anywhere.
that's
I don't know
true.
where you're going, mate.
Fucking driving
I've
everywhere,
literally
up
just
and down to
been
Scotland.
Pretty much indoors for 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
fun times.
Yeah, I haven't driven the last couple of weeks.
What about like groceries? You guys just getting everything
I
delivered?
just-
Well, I've been walking the dog, and that.
I've had more delivered.
walked
in terms of
Yeah.
getting
then.
outside. Yeah. So not completely closed in.
Wait, you walk your dog?
Yeah.
I sprint my
Have
dog.
Sprint. A fucking 100-meter sprint, and then you're done.
He
on!
high in what's it called? Interval trains. He interval trains his dog.
Oh,
Okay, run!
High
Stop!
intensity.
Stop! Keep moving though. Keep moving. No, run! Like,
Now pick up that
Jesus
tiny
Christ,
dog barbell. Pick it up. 10
This
reps.
dog. Fucking cardiovascular health is amazing for such a tiny lap dog. That'd be funny. Run. Hit it. Come on, hit.
It's like that Crufts thing when they do the whole
Mixed
assault
agility
course.
test. Yeah.
little
Yeah.
tunnel. Yeah.
But instead it's like a full-blown gym session.
Come on,
Yo,
son,
Put
hit it.
weights on his
Bam,
back.
bam.
Yeah.
20 kg either side. You want an
Yeah.
extra plate on there?
I'm
Lower the
weighing
knees,
it down
lower
with
the
like
knees.
thick chains.
Down, up, down.
Dragging you in a sled on her own.
He's struggling.
Come on.
Work for it. You gotta work for it. She's vomiting everywhere.
If you're vomiting, that's good. You're working hard.
If
And
I
less
train
calories.
my dog like my trainer trains me. Yeah.
It's calories. She'll look sexy in that outfit.
Yeah. Think of the skinny calendar shoot.
Yeah, Oliver
Yeah.
Sherlock, I tried a Bluetooth to radio signal converter and it had horrible interference, but maybe I should
Oh,
look
I've tried
again.
those. Yeah, I've tried those. They're not
Like-
very good. They're all right.
No,
Some-
I
it
didn't find them
depends-
good either.
Is that what you
I-
tune in through the radio, right? It's just not as high
Um,
quality, right?
Yeah,
you have
So
like
if it's the one
the
I'm thinking of.
yeah.
you have like a Bluetooth connector in the aux.
Yeah.
People just aren't getting their predictions right. Losing a lot of crummies.
Oh,
Oh.
it's come down to it.
Gaining hard though. Gaining hard. It's
Not
because there's a lot
supporting
of
the
chaos
chocolates.
right now.
Come on,
A lot of
guys.
chaos.
It's just been Christmas. There's plenty of chocolate. You'd be charged
I
up.
didn't actually have much chocolate at all this year. Well,
No?
not many presents even. Because obviously no
I
one's
didn't
meeting
see
up.
one, but yeah, like, but I bought my own chocolate for celebrations at Christmas time. Of course.
I did the same.
I didn't have a calendar though. I didn't buy a advent calendar this time.
I had an advent calendar that was space themed.
Oh, so were they what? Tiny little chocolate rockets, or
It was
empty
the
like space?
Really awful calendar chocolate as you'd expect, but on the
course.
inside, the chocolates were just Christmas themed, weren't even space themed, and you got a little fact about space, like the moon is Earth's only moon. Oh wow!
Don't tell me that was one of them.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
But stuff that you know.
Oh,
What's
you
the
need to
name of
know
our
this
moon?
fact.
What's the name of our moon, Trot?
Moon.
It's not. You got a fucking space calendar. What's the name of the moon?
It
Does it not
didn't
say it on the
have that
calendar?
fact. It didn't have that fact.
But it told you it was
Lunaris?
our only moon, or are you joking?
Mr. Luna.
Lunar.
Joking.
Yeah,
I
it's
think-
it's
it'd be
lunar.
pretty fun if it just said that. Surely, unless it is genuinely for tiny kids.
No, it didn't say
Where it's
that.
like, well, yeah. I mean, they're
didn't
looking
say
out
that.
for the second moon.
There were some
There's
good
another one
facts. On
somewhere.
that.
Imagine if there was. That'd be such a crazy discovery. Like, oh yeah, it turns out there's just this moon that's like made of a material that we can't really detect on like most
Yeah,
of our
depending on
Dark
that-
matter moon.
Yeah, what's that? There's a
Shit.
blackout paint that literally like absorbs all light. Put a
Vanta
picture-
Black.
Vanta Black.
Vanta Black, yeah.
Stupid
Someone just painted a
patented.
giant rock, Vanta Black, and they
The
can't
whole
see
thing.
anything. But
That's
anyway,
so
we've got another
fucking draconian with that goddamn paint.
Nice.
Won't let anyone use it.
Really?
Yeah, god damn
Is it
it.
like?
Nah,
Is it just hard
it's
to make?
really
though, isn't
hard.
it?
It's really hard to use, make,
It's
and it's also
patented.
highly toxic.
Mm.
Yeah.
If you get it in your skin, your body disappears.
It's Mars stealth tech.
Slowly.
It is. It's Mars stealth tech.
That's what's powering all the alien spacecraft, so I can't see them.
I think if it was broad daylight, you'd see it in the sky, wouldn't you?
It would be a
What, Vanta
blackened
Black?
blot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be just incredibly dark. Doesn't mean it's invisible.
You'd be like,
It means
wow,
it's very,
it's like
very,
a matte
very black.
dot. Yeah.
It would stand out, if anything, against the sky. It would be like a void. It'd be terrifying. Imagine just looking up one day and seeing.
Oh, what like
a
an
black
Avengers
hole.
style. Oh.
Can you imagine
Well, I
that?
don't
That
know, I
fills me
mean-
with fear. More so
And
than like.
is it possible? That's the thing. Could anything happen like that? Do you think?
Well, that's the scary thing. Anything could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. The gravity could just flip on its head, and we all get
Yep.
squashed on the Earth.
What about
like that.
if
That'd be funny,
suddenly you
wouldn't it? We
It's
wouldn't
not
be
start
laughing.
seeing
likely.
an
It
asteroid
could happen.
that's like bigger than Earth slowly creeping into the skyline, getting bigger and bigger?
Yeah.
That'd
Or
be
if the sea
terrifying,
just
wouldn't
starts rising really, really slowly over years and years.
Yeah.
and we
What
just
if when
ignore
we're on the precipice of nuclear annihilation, when several of the world's great powers have decided to nuke each other,
I feel like
we
you guys are
realised that all of our
shoehorning.
all of
Oh,
our
wait, hang on,
nuclear
it's just a-
weapons have been disarmed by aliens?
Oh,
What about that?
right.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
No. What if
Oh,
we
made
finally
these
get to the
40
point
years ago.
where we're ready
fuck?
to destroy ourselves? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And we realise all of the nuclear weapons just
Oh,
for
they're
some
seized
reason
up.
don't work.
We don't update them. We make them, and then we just chuck them in a giant hole.
But we could make them.
Nuclear
Just want you to
nukes.
know that.
It reminds me of that fucking George Clooney film again, where like there's elements where you're like, oh, that sounds really interesting, and then it's just
Not.
some personable story about bullshit. Kids
The world
there.
doesn't end with a
And
was
just-
it with a bang, but a whisper.
What is it?
A whimper.
That could be the review of
People-
that film.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was. Well, it's also about sanity as well, wasn't it?
Well, yeah.
Did you watch it
okay.
whole? Did you manage to get through the whole thing? Because I managed to get through.
Yeah,
the whole
I understand. Yeah,
thing,
I
but
know what happened.
just that tiny bit glimmer of hope that something interesting would happen. Such a shame. I hate that.
I'm going to be honest with you, Ross. I watched half of it, then I read the synopsis.
Yeah, you probably got enough out of it
Yeah.
to know not to watch the rest.
Oh,
That's
shit, we're
often what I
almost
do.
at-
When I'm like, yeah, I'm not enjoying this, I'll read the synopsis just to find out what happens
Is it
in
going
the
to get
story.
better? Because
I-
like
We are
We've got
17 subs away from the year 2077,
Oh.
guys.
2077.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Do you reckon that's when Cyberpunk's actually going to be finished?
It might be good then. Yeah, it might be like fully.
Someone will
like,
remaster
featured.
it.
It might become an RPG then. At least.
Someone will add all the content that everybody is apparently losing their minds
Oh,
about.
I think this is it. Like, I mean, think about the mod community. They can do some good stuff. Like, maybe Cyberpunk will be made.
Humes has been playing it, and so's Kim, and they're saying like a lot of the side quests are actually really good. But again, it's just all down to the world.
It's how much you want to enjoy something. I mean, like,
but like
in
storyline.
no way is
Wait
this a
for it.
judgment on Kim,
Better.
but she
Not at all.
still watches this new Star Trek, which is
Oh,
like
right.
I still watch it as well, but it's garbage. like
That's how
new
you
Star
judge
Trek is
taste on games.
like, well, no, as in I don't mean this to be a criticism,
Bullshit.
Kim. You can watch whatever you like, and if you enjoy it, that's all that really matters, right? But like from a critical perspective, if you compare something like The Expanse to Star Trek, and yeah, this is the thing, people may be watching Star Trek for different reasons, whether it be fun or they like the characters or something like that. But as a representation of a medium, like Cyberpunk isn't a particularly good representation of a masterpiece game, is it? Basically, is what I'm saying. Like, you can still find fun in it, you can still have a good time, you can still make it worth the purchase, all those sort of things. But
Yeah.
I meant in terms
it's-
of content, though. Like, we don't particularly like it for the reasons that it stated that it was going to be a revolutionary open world RPG.
Oh, I think that's it.
yeah, exactly. And that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. As in, like, if you say that, like, let's compare Star Trek and The Expanse based on them being sci-fis, I think there's an easier criticism to make there. But if you're comparing it based on which a person enjoys much, it's completely subjective, and that's that's good for them if they get that fun out of it.
Yeah. I don't think I could ride out its flaws to enjoy the potentially really good side quest storylines, but some
That's
people
it.
are doing that.
I'm
it
happy
does
to
a lot
wait
of the stuff
until
that
they,
GTA does
get
badly.
something out of it.
Worse. Yeah. GTA's
Yeah,
already
Well, this is
so
it,
a lot
exactly.
of stuff that GTA does
Yeah.
badly. The weapon system is closer to something you might find in Destiny rather than an actual RPG, in that it's just stats and they just
The
go up
clothes
and up and up
system
based on
is
where in
weird
the
as
system
well.
you find it. The
There's no,
complete
like,
lack of customization.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The whole game
past-
is about style and stuff, and you can't.
Destiny
even
2's
change your
gameplay,
fucking hairstyle.
gunplay is
It's very
way
weird.
better as well. Destiny
Yeah.
2's
Yeah.
gunplay is
Yeah.
really solid.
Yeah.
Um,
I wouldn't compare.
Red
it to
Dead
that.
2 though, holy shit, the AI in
know.
that, it's so good.
Yeah.
But
But this is the
there's
thing, and then obviously you can only compare something like Cyberpunk to these Red Dead Redemption games and fucking GTA because they've done it before and done it years before. And
Thanks, Heath Grant.
Yeah,
10 subbies.
I think everyone had that expectation. Cheers.
Indeed.
Heath
Fuck.
Grant. It's
Why
good.
is casual in this game? How?
How did he get in? Snuck in. Let's ready up and let's get in. Let's see if casual can take us on now that we're fully refined. We're only
We are perfect.
not-
This is our final
this
form.
this isn't updated yet, but we're only 5 subs away now. 5 subs from 2077.
5? 5 subs.
5.
Oh, it's just
Five?
AI. It's AI and
five, eh?
casual. I know.
Oh, is it
we've got
really?
Liberty Saurian just joined.
Oh, wow.
And
What are they, a
Joey
mech?
Boy.
Not enough big mech games out there. That's what I'm saying. Why can't we fight as mechs?
Pacific
Why is there
Rim.
only Mech Warrior 5 and Titanfall 2? is-
Titanfall, yeah.
Titanfall 2.
Knocks
Well,
it in.
it's
Oh.
really good.
What the fuck? I thought for a second, I was like, wait, hold on. Did we own goal that? And then I was like, wow, that was an incredible goal if you just scored from that angle. Nope. I mean, that's insanely nice goal if that was, a pass.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Casual's gonna
Warframe
hold-
added mechs recently. What didn't Warframe add? Is there a cooking sim built in as well?
Did they add fun?
Oh god, Warframe is a fucking gigantic mess, and I know more about it now because I have friends who play it, and they explain it to me, and they laugh about my criticisms, which is nice.
Yeah.
Um,
fine.
but like equally, that game is just a fucking nightmare. Like it's
Have you
about
tried
a
it?
million different
Have they
ideas
convinced
mixed
you?
in together. No, they didn't convince me. I watched a bunch of like Discord streams of it, and I even played a little bit of it.
Oh, you
And
did try it
It's
then?
just nuts. There's no like overriding theme or style through it. It's,
one thing I
it's
don't like
number
is, like,
grinding game is what
Ultimately,
it is.
the style of it doesn't really appeal to me. I don't really like the whole
No.
strange organic-y suit thing. Doesn't appeal to me. But, there's a lot to do in it. It's an item grind. Right?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what it is. I think it's for like when you want to play Diablo because you just want to smash things mindlessly and pick up the things they drop. Like,
Yeah.
I understand that sort of appeal. But, like, good God, is it really what we should be holding up? Is it really what we should be resorting to?
I don't. I like mindless activities. That's why I stream hat films.
Hmm.
These are mindless activity.
Grinding out that silver.
Well, zombies was fun.
No!
Because it was
Zombies was
like
fun.
that. Because it is just mindless, and you just keep going. I think Sips managed to get level 57 on his own, which is absurd.
God damn, fair play. Dota, I wouldn't say is like Warframe. Dota's like, I guess you could argue there's strategy to Warframe. I haven't really played it to that level where it has that. But
I
the
wouldn't.
immediacy.
Dota and Warframe are too different to say that they have. I mean, of course, there are going to be elements of them that are the same in the same sense that getting XP is a concept in a game, or something like that. But I wouldn't say they're close enough to go. Yeah, Warframe and Dota, they're pretty similar.
mindless grind, though, I would say it is because there's a lot of active thinking involved in the strategy, right?
Dota's not a grind though, because you don't make progression by default. The progression is reset every game. So in a way, it's absolutely not a grind. Like, it's a grind if you want to play ranked and get your rank up, because then you have to grind those points to get your rank up. But I've never played ranked the entire 2,500 hours I've played in Dota. So really, it's about choosing how to play. No, I don't rank in that game at all.
Oh, okay. Is it just
because you have to play the game in a certain way. Like, you have to choose certain heroes and play those heroes consistently. Choose certain roles and play those consistently. That's just, for me, that's just boring. I like fun.
Nice try. What is he doing? Oh God! I'm so lucky here.
Ah, shit. Hammered constantly.
Yeah. I think you like the games which require a lot of active thought and an application of something like Tarkov or Squad or.
I like. Well, I've. Yeah. I mean, I think that's hopefully true. I like to have a grand plan going on that we're then enacting, I suppose. Like.
That gets better because you're better at it as well.
But, and also just like the satisfaction. Like, I mean, I've been playing loads of Squad recently, and like last night there was like me and like 8 or 10 other people, and we managed to get 3 like armored vehicles, a bit like Humvees, with machine guns on the top, and we were like rolling down through like an old town in a convoy. Like, it's just really cool. It's very fun. And another thing, we built like a hab up on the side of a mountainside. So I was flying helicopter supplies in to build this like new fortification up there with like a rocket launcher to shoot down helicopters and stuff. Just very fun. I mean, like Stellaris is another example of things that are fun, because like you get to role play and you create a race, and you have this grand administration to do.
Is there like?
Oh, I think that the potential
XP
for
stuff
different
in that game? I can't remember.
not in Stellaris. Or anything, no,
not in like
Squad.
Sorry, go on.
So
Squad, yeah.
here's the difference between the games that I like and sometimes the reasons I think I should like something and don't, is I like to be able to do things that get different outcomes based on your actions, right? So like each playthrough is slightly different each time. I think where I struggle with things like for example, zombies following the whole like you got to do this and you got to do this bit again, is ultimately that isn't necessarily creating different outcomes. The only different outcome there is, I guess, what level you get to, right? Like that's the goal you're aiming for. It's a high score, yeah. And I think sometimes for me that isn't enough to like stimulate me enough. It doesn't give me the feeling of enough agency, perhaps, because it feels like you're struggling to complete a list, right? But then you could say that about any game that has objectives.
Oh, that list then goes to like a boss. So yeah, you just do a big boss fight and then you win. That's it. So that specific thing you're talking about is literally just beating the boss and then winning, rather than doing stage over stage to keep winning.
Yeah, like I totally kind of get the whole want to like get the high score and get the higher levels and things like that. I mean, yeah, again, I'm not attacking that kind of thinking. It's just for me to truly stimulate me, I kind of need to have the feel that I'm actually going to see. Like try different ideas and get different outcomes, I guess, is the thing that stimulates.
Well, yeah, because I feel like with like stuff like Squad and Hell Let Loose, I feel like we jump into that, like fresh and just every time. Like I feel like I've never progressed, and like.
But that's the thing.
you
But
just-
you won't like unless you
I
like
don't know,
play
like,
it enough to like
yeah,
work with a
I know.
team and all get good at it and like understand your roles and all that
Yeah.
sort of stuff. Like
It always feels
yeah,
so
because
messy.
it's exactly that's why, because it's harder to almost to get into, and it's not as
Yeah.
clear. It's not as clear like which route you take to win. I think
If you
is-
swap the word squad for Warframe, it sounds like you're selling the same game.
does it?
You can't just. You have to give it some time and really give it hundreds of hours before you really understand the nuance. When you start getting
and
the game.
it comes down to investment. It does. It comes down to making a choice into what kind of game you want to invest in. Like I think, like for sure, if people have chosen that investment and gone Warframe and its style and stuff, that's what I'm interested in. So I will invest in it. Like I kind of understand that. I suppose, but like.
Yeah.
Personally, I like military simulation stuff. I like that shit. I like pretending to be a soldier. You know, like that's fun. I like space. I like sci-fi, so I kind of like Stellaris. Like,
Warframe. Oh,
I mean, you can reduce games down to the mechanics to keep you playing. Like that's probably shit. This is team match.
yeah, it's only casual though.
Like,
I
would
like
you play squad if it
communal.
was just you and a load of random people? Like you were solo?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
It's a community thing as well, right?
Yeah.
I think I
It's probably
enjoy
rare,
some-
really, like to get like enough people to make that worthwhile.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just
Yeah,
me.
it takes some time.
build it over time. Boom.
Yeah, no, I mean, it definitely feels like at the moment, like I'm playing loads of squad recently, like over the break and stuff, and it does feel like it's a good time for it at the moment because a lot of people seem to be into it at the same time, you know, like as in like people I hang around with on Discord, mainly casual Discord, really. Like it does help when you're all into the same games at once, and you know, like my brother and his friends are all into Warzone right now, so they play that all the time, and that's kind of good. Ultimately, I think it comes down to whatever your friends are playing the most of that you end up
Social
playing
circle,
a
yeah.
lot of. Yeah, it's kind of like a social approval, like, as in everyone in your little social circle of friends with similar mindsets sort of plays a couple of different games and goes, oh no, I'm interested in this, and then everyone goes, yeah, we're all interested in this,
We
let's
all
try and do
bandwagon
something
it.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what really makes, like I noticed like a lot of people playing like Red Dead Online at the moment on my Steam list.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
been
you can
playing
buy it
that.
for a $5. Is
I've
it
been
any
playing
good?
that
'Cause
a
obviously
lot.
when we played it, like it was like just begun, so it was only like.
It's really
its
bad
infancy.
for us to play on stream. I will continue
really?
to say that. It's a very
What's
much,
that?
it's almost like a social hub. It's because
Oh,
like
okay.
it's not immediate gratification action. It's ultimately, like
Right.
Smith says, is you can tune in and do your MMO style dailies, like
Right,
catch,
okay.
catch 10 fish, or participate in like clearing out 3 hideouts, or do a PvP match and get 3 bow kills. You can do that, but there's also like the new
Okay.
thing that they've introduced is trading classes, which is basically more things
Okay.
to do to unlock more things. That's ultimately what it boils down to. You can get bounties, kill the bounty. Right, I've got it. And
Nice.
it's very. It doesn't require a lot of active thought, and I don't think.
So would you say it's more like MMO passive kind of
It's
just?
very
getting on with your
passive
stuff.
MMO.
Oh, okay.
But it's also just an excuse for people to hang out, I think, in a cool
Yeah.
world.
Because when you see
ultimately,
GTA, like
it's
that's
still,
hectic.
yeah, it's still the world of Red Dead 2, which is fucking amazing. And it
The
still
graphics
has,
are slightly worse than online though, right?
not particularly, actually.
No?
Flicking between the
Don't
two,
remember.
the world itself, because it's all client side, right? It's all the same data. Like when you
I just
download Red Dead
remember
Online,
the graphics on single player, at least at the very start, on PC, the single player PC is significantly better looking than the online. And I went on online briefly the other day, and I thought it did look worse, but I don't know for sure.
I think it's genuinely the same.
Right.
The player models, characters, yeah, because there's a lot of customization and shit. They're not Arthur Morgan, for sure. They've probably been toned down for optimization or whatever, but I'd say it's actually really come into its own, but it's still not GTA 5 Online with car playlists and shit. It's not that. Like, there's no instant grab, like, and the PvP shit is not that good.
Yeah.
The team-based stuff isn't very fun. But hang around with like your little posse, upgrading the camp, doing little bounties and stuff like that.
Nice.
Kind of nice, chill evening kind of thing, rather than like a let's do a big squad thing where everyone's like has to be kind of switched on
Yeah.
and focused.
Yeah. No,
More
I
of a
yeah, I totally get that.
chill
That is
thing.
something sometimes where I'm like, fucking hell, I've just spent like 5 hours like trying to organize like herd sheep, you know, and you're like,
Yeah.
do I feel better after that? I don't know.
Yeah. I'm all for more relaxed games in the evening rather than active games. Then I
I've
gotta play Rocket League anytime.
played like CK3 more, which is fun. CK3 has added customizable rulers, which is really fun because it just
Oh
means
yeah,
you
you
can, like,
mentioned.
set up your first ruler have
Just
as
stole
well.
Oh,
that.
right. Yeah.
Um,
Shit.
There is a lot of pay-to-play bullshit in Red Dead, though, for sure. Like,
Really?
wow, you could just get all this now if you bought the gold shark card stuff. And, like, all the good stuff is really kind of locked behind this currency, which you get pittance of if you do it legitimately, or get a load of it immediately.
Oh, nice. These guys have not moved for eight goals. It's 8-0. It's 2.5 minutes
It's only
left.
2.5 minutes in. We are fucking destroying these guys.
Like,
They're all-
concentrate.
They're the same squad as well. They're the same like team.
Still
All
tools, yeah.
Can't do a DT at 2 minutes 40. We'll get timed out.
We just
We can
sacrifice
just-
our 8-0 lead.
You can just passively do this.
Oh, yes.
I guess the thing is from like gaming and the games we choose to play and stuff, it's just like, what do you want out of them? Really, it's all it comes down to, doesn't it? Like, again,
treat
it's like
them-
I was saying earlier about like good and bad is quite subjective when it really depends on what you want from it. Like, because ultimately it is an entertainment, and if you're not having fun, I noticed that a while back with Tarkov. I was just like logging in just to do like my dailies, like where you like
shit.
check your Bitcoin farm and all that
Oh,
sort of
yeah.
stuff. And I'm just like,
Oh, right.
this game has just turned into a fucking job. Like, this isn't fun.
You see, Sips is
and-
getting back into it.
He
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, he's getting into it.
And, like, oh god, it's.
I think it's entirely down to what your friends are playing
it,
for multiplayer
it's-
games.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like if people are up for
I've only
zombies.
really played multiplayer games.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Single player games is all about that experience on my own, enjoying it, really getting sucked into it without any distraction. For multiplayer games, it's like,
It's like watching a film a lot of the time, single player
Yeah.
gaming, isn't it? Like,
and like I
it
treat
depends
that
what it
as like
is, right?
my real get invested in the story, try really hard. But online multiplayer games, the less stressful, the better for me, honestly. I like chill stuff. Hangout stuff. Or mindless things where zombies is quite fast, but I know what I'm doing and how to do it, and I don't have to concentrate too hard. Same with Rocket League.
Yeah, Rocket League is got a similar vibe, especially in casual, obviously.
oh, it's not that one across the goal. Yeah, Rocket League is kind of good for just like you say, spaffing away.
We can choose
I
to
find
try.
zombies I have to really concentrate with. I don't find zombies mindless personally. I think it's
You still have to be kind of on.
on it.
'Cause
Yeah,
it's-
you
'cause
have to be
it's
perfectly
constant,
on it,
yeah.
especially with all
True.
the fucking like steps you have to take. Like, right, we need to
Yeah.
do this bit now. Need to. I don't think it's
Yeah.
mindless really at all. I think it's
Right.
Well, if you play it on your own, it feels quite mindless. As in, like, it is quite relaxing to just kill a shitload of zombies. Like, especially when you pile them up, you just start zapping them. It's satisfying
Yeah.
for that reason alone, really. But yeah, when you're trying to do all the Easter egg shit, which you don't necessarily need to do all of it, it is a lot more to think about, which is good, though. I think.
Kind of
I
like
think they found a
following
good balance in it.
a predetermined path. Anything where I have to think for myself, I don't like. That's basically what it comes
On
down
rails.
to. Squad, you have to think for yourself and be dynamic and figure shit out. I'm not very good at that. But
or you can
zombies,
just listen to your squad leader.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think squad's good because
true.
you can just fucking
that's
just
true. you
get
can
into a
do that.
position, start pinging, and it's just quite fun.
Yeah, if
for
I'm
that,
told what
but-
to do, I'll do it. I'm a good frontline grunt.
But a lot of it is hurry up and wait, and like you do have to enjoy like the concept of like I completely understand why some people don't want to like pixel peep and like not, you know, like as in constantly looking for a target in squad a lot of the time. It's like, are they over there? Like for me, knowing I'm firing my weapon at what the area is, at least I think is where the enemy is, that's enough for me, because that's kind of a little bit like real life in that your section of rifles will say, right, there's an enemy up on the side of that hill. You probably don't have an optic, so you're just like shooting roughly in that direction. And for me, it's like, yes, I'm contributing. This will help our team to win. But I also appreciate why people prefer the satisfying like head popping of zombies versus, yeah, I think I killed that guy like 700 meters up the side of that hill. Like I understand the difference there. For me, there's something about that feeling of working together and achieving something like through like combined action and combined thought, which really like tickles my fucking nipples, you know? All right. I don't know why.
It's fair. I understand it. The communal goal. Camaraderie. And then a good fucking afterwards.
I think that's the thing with squad. You never know if you're actually winning. And, well, you do, but like it's just when you're playing it, you just don't. There's no dopamine.
There's no gamified elements.
I don't
for
get
just like little
exactly.
crosshair.
Obviously, arcadey is what I'm used
One
to.
kill.
So
I need
that's what I'm
DPS
comparing it
readouts.
to, but you're just like, I think I'm doing well. I have no fucking clue until the end, and you're like, oh, I got 2 kills, and you just feel kind of a bit shit, to be honest. Like, oh, what did I actually achieve? Nothing? I don't know.
Oh, sorry, Trot. I should have left that game.
Right.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
That's coming from an arcadey like
yeah.
background, so I just prefer to know when I've hit someone, but you don't really do. Is that squad or is that hill?
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, yeah, that's
So
definitely
all of them,
a
I
squad
think.
experience.
All of those realistic.
But yeah,
But I do
fan-
enjoy
squad-
the group
squads-
element of it, the whole everyone's ganging together and doing fun shit. But it'd be nice to have
like
both,
we've been recently running like main battle tanks, so there's like a 4-man team and a tank working together, and like we've played it enough so we actually half of us vaguely know what we're doing. So the satisfaction and excitement out of like doing a successful like tank strike on an enemy tank is pretty fucking great. But again, it just takes a bit of time, like to get to that point where you can start unlocking the fun, which is decided based on whether we're interested.
It's a steep learning curve, right? I think that's what puts off a lot of people.
Well, yeah, the fact is you can't really play it very effectively on your own, and that will affect it. That fundamentally, I think, makes the game a military simulator.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Coffee
You don't see
delivery.
soldiers on their own, you know, practicing war.
you don't see a guy just like drive out to Afghanistan with a.
How do I
with a
know
gun
if I
and
hit
just go,
that guy 500
I'm gonna make
meters
some
away?
difference.
I've got to practice.
I need a crosshair pop up or something. Some DPS.
So, come on. I
need a readout. Yeah, I need. Bing, 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 bing. Headshot, nice.
That's 100 points. My own point.
I still think that there is a gap in the market right now for a game that is somewhere in between those, because like I think
Have you
Hell Let
tried
Loose
Warframe?
is getting there, like in terms of kind of arcadey. I just remember Battlefield Bad Company 2 just being the perfect game.
I
Like,
really enjoyed that one for some reason.
The perfect match between like
Bit arcadey,
crazy arcadey shit going on,
but big
also,
battles.
Yeah, but also big battles. It felt. Postscriptum is just a World War II skin of Squad. Let's be honest. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but it's certainly not.
I think I like just the tone of it. It didn't take itself too seriously, and that appealed to me for some reason. Because the campaign was ridiculous and hammy.
Yeah. It had like its own little campaign where they had like they had to find gold and stuff like that, right? They were like, right, we gotta find.
There's a lot more UI readout stuff. Felt kind of nice. Old arcadey me.
I just remember like blowing up walls with C4 to make new entrances and stuff like that. That was really great.
Yeah.
There's none of that destructibility in many other shooters really anymore. Destructibility seems to have fallen by the wayside in favor of like voxel-based world generation. It's like, fuck me.
Wow, Siege has still got it.
I guess maybe it's also quite hard to balance. You know what I mean? Like if you can destroy side of buildings and stuff. I don't know, maybe there's a map balancing issue, I don't know. But if anything, maybe it makes it fairer because you could just destroy everything.
Gun balancing isn't so important when you have high lethality as well. So like, Squad
Yeah.
doesn't really suffer that much with gun balancing because it's like,
Okay.
well, a couple of hits
Good
from
to
any
know.
gun's going to kill you, as it actually
yeah.
would, you know.
That's what feels
so, like,
satisfying. What fulfills the role.
balancing is a little less bad. Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, no, there was something so perfect about the old diced games, and then they just became shitter and shitter.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'm not really
unfortunate.
sure what their angle is. I think they're trying to get into the kind of COD
Odd game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are.
style,
Well,
but
this is what happened.
doesn't
Call of
feel the
Duty
same.
started going towards Battlefield in terms of it wanted bigger maps and all that sort of stuff, and like more vehicular interaction and everything.
Mm.
And Battlefield went the other way. Grass is always greener, I suppose. They both
Bit of
wanted each
a-
other's markets.
yeah. I thought
But
Battlefield
just-
1 was really good, actually. Saying that, I like the theme.
It was
think
it was
it looked
it was
amazing.
good. It still wasn't as good as the older dice games for whatever. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I really dislike some of the design choices, like having sniper scopes glow all the time.
Oh, right.
It's just like,
Yeah.
God fucking damn
You'd be
it.
even more
Like,
annoyed, though, if they didn't, though. As in,
You
like,
would,
it is
but
literally
the
a fucking
reason
sniper session that...
the reason you got annoyed with snipers is because their weapons were so powerful over such range, right? You
Yeah.
felt like you could well, just make the other guns as effective, which is,
Nice.
you know, as in
Yeah.
make a gun. If you're running around with a rifle, then your rifle should be as effective as their rifle. Just because they got a scope on it doesn't make them suddenly do extra damage. And this is the problem with adding damage values to guns and where balancing problem comes in. Like,
Yeah.
it's complicated, but yeah, I think that would be a lovely game somewhere in between.
Because, yeah, like, Warzone you can get the scope sight thing, which is just literally a handheld thing where you don't give off that gleam. Or glimmer.
Right.
So you
Yeah.
could carry that around with you, have a little scope, and then bring it up.
Have a look and then take the
minimize
shot.
your
Yeah.
exposure. Yeah, yeah.
See, that's
is
really
quite-
cool.
Quite a unique idea.
Yeah. Like, but that's literally spotting though, and that's again that works in
spotting,
squad.
Yeah.
So with squad, you can
Yeah.
we constantly, like yesterday, me and Casual were doing a really cool thing where I was a sniper up on a mountainside spotting mortars for him. So
Yeah.
squad commander, I would spot it with my binoculars or whatever. I'd go, right, there's a compound here. Squad commander would make a mark. Casual would then use that to calculate where the mortars were dropping, and then he was dropping mortars on the targets that I was spotting for him. It was just so
Right.
cool, and that is an example of where, like, yeah, combined arms and like combination of tactics and things like that can just make a game just super satisfying, in my opinion. You don't need to do stupid shit like make sniper scopes glow. Like, it's more of a game, like a whole game design question, really, than anything else.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I get what you're saying about, like, on Battlefield 1, if you couldn't spot those snipers,
Yeah, you'd be fucking pissed
Just
off.
be everyone with
Like,
sniper
it was
rifles.
annoying even with that.
yeah,
Even knowing they were there, it was just like, fuck, I've got to like try and get that guy who's peeking a tiny little corner. Let's get one final one. Oh, you fucking defended. Shit.
That's actually, so Chrissy's asking about tried any proper Arma 3 missions. So Spunky Bumlove, as we all know, is someone I play a lot with, and he plays a lot of Arma. And he's actually looking into getting a person to do, you know, Zeus, Arma 3 Zeus missions, where it's like almost like a DM. So you
Thank
can
you,
spawn in
Shadow Armor.
stuff, you can program AI, all this other shit, right?
Yeah.
Live in game. He's looking into hopefully getting someone to like essentially run a game for us. Well, I
Cool.
say us, the people I normally play squad with, but I was thinking maybe if it works out, then it's something
Like a
we could
director
try
style.
Yeah,
between the three of
definitely,
us, where we basically go on a mission and all the
Yeah.
enemies are AI controlled by this sort of DM
And
style
things
character
trigger at
person.
certain points.
Yeah. So
That'd be cool.
that'd be really cool. Yeah,
Craig
we
was
are.
talking about that back along.
Yeah, it is an interesting idea.
Cool.
It
I'm
feels
down for it.
it feels because obviously D&D is so popular now, like it's almost something that could work. I mean, there are YouTube channels that already do it. There are some really good Arma communities and stuff out there doing these amazing like missions and stuff that take
I'd
all
love
of this
to
planning and
be
stuff.
able to get that, do that, but then also get the, Rockstar editor style data so you can go back
Yeah.
and get shots
Yeah,
of
that'd
it
be cool.
and
Yeah,
really
that
epic
is possible.
cinematic.
That is possible. So Spunky actually sent me a trailer last night of something he
Oh,
made
shit.
for his Milsim group in Arma, and you can totally stage shots and things like that within the engine to get like highlights and things like that.
Can you do it retroactively? So you've got like this thing happened epically, and you can go back and mess around with the replay editor.
So I think you would have to just recreate it. Unfortunately, yeah, you can't like
Okay.
download a file and then go back through the. You might, I don't know, but
okay.
I think more what. Yeah,
That's
he
one
was
thing.
talking about.
I'm disappointed that Red Dead 2 just didn't have the Rockstar editor built into it.
Can you imagine like the westerns
would
and
look
stuff
so
you could
good.
make?
Yeah.
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 You can make some really cool shit.
Even if
with
you
that.
wanted to just do green screen like capture of the background.
There is the photo
5M.
mode. There is the photo mode.
True.
But yeah, not anywhere near Rockstar editor level.
Rockstar editor was amazing.
It was
Control,
so
man.
good. I feel like I guess it just didn't match the kind of game.
Maybe
design
they'll
they
bring
were
it
going
out
for.
again. You know what Rockstar are like. In 2 years' time, they'll bring that out and go, now with this, play our game again on a new platform.
Deluxe edition.
Fuck. I mean, after Cyberpunk, I think GTA is amazing. Like, it just feels like they got it right, like, straight away.
They did.
I know
milk
they
it.
obviously they milked it, but like, fuck. It clearly is a hard thing to achieve if, unless that wasn't what Cyberpunk
They
was going for,
must have
but I don't
worked for decades on that engine. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's insane. Such a
But
good
like
engine.
the things you can do in GTA, like in 2013, was amazing.
There's some really good
And,
comparison,
yeah.
Mythbusty style, like things that GTA's engine can do. It's really interesting. Like how NPCs react to certain things and what car,
Right,
like
yeah.
some cars are parked with their wheels
I mean, the
turned as if
traffic
they've
system
turned into
alone
it.
is clearly something special
Yeah.
because it's never seemed that bad in GTA, yet in Cyberpunk it's absolute
Oh.
garbage.
Yeah.
You start to
And police
notice.
and all that other stuff.
Yeah, I mean the police are pretty fucking over the top in GTA, but
Yeah.
at least they are existing and they don't spawn in behind you.
Yeah.
They actually have to get from where they were to where you are.
And the world's varied, not just a
Yeah.
series of apartment blocks. Like, I don't know where half of the reviewers got their impressions from for Cyberpunk, honestly.
A lot
Like,
of them probably didn't have much time to review it because they
Well,
got their
the
codes
main
quite
controversy
late.
one
was
of the
in-
things they said was like, the city is so immersive and so expansive. It doesn't feel like it.
I mean, it does
like-
feel pretty
Yeah.
big. It is pretty
More of the
big.
fact
It
that-
feels like you can't go in half of it. It's all
True,
fucking
yeah.
corridors and balconies and things like
none
that.
of the
Like,
skyscrapers you can go up.
no,
Well, you can't go on rooftops of big buildings.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
it's a
no
bit-
flying vehicles, right, or anything like that. So, like, I
Yeah,
mean,
even though you see them.
it's almost like it's like some guy said, "Look, we've got this great story. It could be on rails if we wanted to, but let's just think bigger. Let's do a
yeah,
GTA." And it's like, oh,
Nah.
okay, that sounds like that's actually probably a really hard thing to just do.
Yeah.
I don't
and
think they
then
ever
promise the
decided
world
to do
and-
that. I
yeah.
think the marketing was just bad for it.
Yeah, marketing was pretty-
Over-promising.
No, I don't know. I think that what Ross is saying has a grain of truth to it because it's like the MMO rush after World of Warcraft did so well, right? Every studio out there was like, fuck, you know what? If we can make an MMO, even if this costs our money and it almost inevitably is going to fail, which they knew, they were like, if this hits, then we've made a genre-defying game that also creates revenues that are just so vast and long-standing that our game we can turn into a Blizzard, or a Valve. And I think that they probably
Yeah.
did look at things like GTA and the big successes, like Rockstar obviously is a big success story, and went because I think the game seems that way to me. It is a great, compelling, almost Deus Ex style experience where it has open world elements, but it's largely a single player experience. And I think they went, no, yeah, let's blow this a bit wider, and just didn't really.
It
Like,
wasn't even
I-
unsuccessful though. They sold millions and millions of copies.
Oh, absolutely. It's just I think that's
Financial
where the
success.
design ethos came from. Is
Yeah,
like
true. Yeah.
the one of the reasons they sold so much is because it had, I think, the biggest marketing spend of any game
Hype.
ever.
Yeah. So much hype.
Um,
Gonna save 2020.
yeah, like
Man, I think it would certainly change people's opinions on pre-ordering anything. Like, you shouldn't. Just don't.
It's not
Like,
gonna
yeah,
happen.
yeah. There's
The
no
promises, like,
benefit.
it's- because
Yeah.
then it just leads them to spend all that money on fucking marketing, which then just pisses off loads of people. Like I cannot
Yeah.
believe the state of the PS4 and the Xbox versions to release that.
The thing is, people
It's
are
just
gonna
ridiculous.
they're gonna buy into things because it's
Yeah.
very easy to get manipulated
Yeah, of
by
course. There's always
marketing.
hype.
It's
Yeah,
like, well,
yeah.
this isn't CD Projekt Red. It's this company. I trust this one to make an awesome
Mm-hmm.
game.
Yeah.
You're always gonna find a way for people to buy.
But in the
into
day
it.
of digital
Sorry,
downloads,
Trot.
pre-order really isn't worth it. You don't need to. I mean, they might promise like an extra fucking skin or some shit.
I mean, I actively chose not to watch anything on Cyberpunk bar the first
Yeah.
few gameplay trailers that came out.
Yeah, you were pretty.
And I was still kind of like, I was blown away, I will say, by the
Hoping.
visuals. And
yeah,
the
on the
start
right
of the game
machines, it looks
was
alright.
alright. But over time, it just slowly revealed its true self. And
Mm.
even without all that hype, I was still kind of disappointed.
And there's still time
Compared
for it
to
be a good
Witcher
game.
3 even. Like Witcher 3
Oh,
has
really?
so much more that just works with the world.
Yeah.
Like they didn't try and fill a
And
whole
Witcher
city.
3 is still an open world game. I think Witcher 3 is
Yeah.
a better open world game.
I'd
Like,
agree. Absolutely. It's got much more interesting themes and stories. A lot more concise.
Yeah, the world like kind of makes sense as well, like which I like about it. Like as in traveling a certain amount of distance has a certain amount of change and all that sort of stuff. Like
Yeah.
it feels proportioned quite well.
And they've released Blood and Wine, which is like an amazing expansion to the whole thing, which is arguably better than the base game itself.
This is a bit, the way I feel about Cyberpunk is a bit like the way I feel about when Red Dead Online came out, because I loved Red Dead 2, and I was like, I can't wait to do all these things with my friends. You know, I had a specific like things I liked about the game, and then it turned out that most of those things, for whatever reason, aren't in Red Dead Online. You know,
Again,
like
you
know, like the fishing and the
blame the
hunting and the
marketing.
gambling.
That's all in there. It's all in
But
there.
then-
I guess more of the hopeful expectations after playing the original, or just playing it the single player, right? And what you
I think
could
it's
picture.
also just this weird misidentification of why people like certain elements of games. Like for me, and I think for a lot of people, like Ross was saying about the customization of Cyberpunk was a really important thing, and the idea in general in RPGs of being able to shape and craft your character is really important. The physicality of the actions your character takes is also really important. So why on earth would they make the cybernetic implant something that's like really defines what makes cyberpunk? It's like, yes, you have humanoid characters, but they have their cybernetics and their changes. Oh, let's just make that a fucking dialogue interaction screen. Let's take any fun and joy out of that, right?
And also, there's no danger, even though it says even in the
clothes
game, like
and style.
It's dangerous to do these things potentially.
Yeah.
There is no danger at all.
There's no downside to that.
You just hot swap them for money.
Yeah, it just becomes this completely like just boring, frankly, feature of like, oh, now I'm a little bit stronger, or now I have a percentage chance to dodge. Like, so lame. So lame. Let me climb up the side of fucking walls with my new cybernetics. Don't let me 7% greater chance to dodge a bullet strike or something. Like, oh,
If
God.
you want a
so
real,
weird, like, so weird.
you want the best action RPG of the past 2 decades, just get Dragon's Dogma. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today for the stream.
Pushing Dragon's Dogma.
I'm pushing it hard.
I don't know what that is.
I'm a devout follower of Dragon's Dogma now.
It's a JRPG, I believe.
And it's by Capcom, and it's very much showing its age. However, the combat in it's just so good. It's so good. Honestly, if you just look past the dodgy story, the weird dialogue, really solid. The gameplay's solid. Give it a go.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time in it.
I had a really good time on it. I'm going to go back, in fact.
Still are.
There's so many people to thank today. T-Stag Gaming, thank you for all the gifties. Wow. Lunaris Epsilon, thanks for 18 months.
I got to Darkus, I think it was.
Right.
On here. Darkus 1006. 9-month.
How long ago was that?
2 hours ago.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. I mean, there are large chunks here, thanks, to Christopher. Chunking up with the gifty subs.
Thank you, Christopher.
I think we hit we went to
we surpassed it
today.
We're in 2092.
Surpassed it.
In the back end.
I think we just went over 3K, didn't we, before Christmas?
What was that LAPD 2099 game on the PlayStation 1?
When you were in like a spaceship helicopter thing?
No, you're in a little mech.
Time Cops? No.
Oh yeah, but it turned into a helicopter.
It turned into a helicopter. It's like a Future Cop. Future Cop LAPD. Yeah.
Future Cop. That was such a good game.
What year was
that
set?
No.
I
remember I had
Future Cop LAPD was fucking amazing.
Amazing.
What was the gun what was the game with the light gun? Time Cop?
Oh yeah. Time
Crisis.
Crisis.
Time Crisis. That's the one.
Yeah, that was so fucking good.
That was classic.
Holy shit.
Wait, was Future Cop the one I'm thinking of? I thought it could transform into a helicopter.
Yeah, it could. You could change it. Yeah, I remember that.
Sky, and then yeah.
Oh, so good. Third-person shooter. Oh, good. Anyway, I was trying to find the year, whether we reached it. I thought it was 2099. Thank you, Shanorama, for all the gifties. T-Stag
Thank you.
again. Thank you very much. He's Grant. You've been very generous today. Thank you. Porter96. Big shout out to you as well. There's been loads of subs in between. I can list off as many as I possibly can. I see Darkest now, I think. I just saw them. There you are. Iron Knoll,
Darkest.
17 months. Cami P97, 2 months. Thank you very much. I'm not going to read everyone's messages, but I'll thank you all. Very kind. Acorn28, thanks for 12 months. Leisha, 7 months, 9 total. Joe Johnmans, thanks for 2 months on Prime. XJim, 27 months. Slew, 44, 23. Safety Doge, 31 months. Detox, 5 months. Grindbit, 16 months. MTD, Gaffney, thanks for 27.
Gaffney.
Biscuit Tin's a 65-monther. God damn.
Jesus, thank you, Biscuit Tin.
Very kind. Lost Dead 95, thank you very much. Chris Glend, 41 months. Patio Shears, thanks for 9 months. Hatchback 501, 4 months, 32 total. Simon Powell Illustrations, 12 months on Prime. Really liking your Mandalorian sketches recently. Holy shit.
Oh,
They're so good.
That's right.
I don't know how
shows
you're
that
not an
talented,
inkjet
you know?
printer.
It's
Yeah.
incredible, isn't it?
It's cheating, isn't it?
It's cheating.
It is
You're too
cheating.
good.
Stop
Yeah, you're like a
cheating,
robot.
Simon.
Cheating, frankly.
Scourgy, thanks for the raid earlier. Sorry for not doing it at the time. Raymond, 25 months. Lao Cry, thanks for 5 months. Binga Bonga, 46 months at tier 2. Almost full lockdown there. Artiste, 59 months. Thank you very much. Matty Boo Boo, thank you very much for that donation saying Happy New Year. Revelry in the Dark, 0. Thanks for 8 months. Camp Blaw, 4 months on Prime. Scroty McBig Dick, 40 months on Prime.
Nice.
For Rochi, 28 months, 42 total. Jasea, 140, 22 months at tier 2. Christopher, 2 for 1, thanks for 80 months and all the gifties. Insane amounts. Thank you very much. Malacalypse, thank you very much for 4 months. I think it's Malaclypse, 23. Imperator Benny, thanks.
Is like Greek for like
Malaclypse. Malaclypse? Yeah.
They use it all the time.
Oh, okay. Imperator Benny, 6 months, 22 total. Thank you. Shanorama, thanks 17 months and all your gifties. Farsight 101, 4 months, 16 total. Eldare, thanks for 21 months. Mattis Murph, thanks very much for all those bitties.
Sure.
Again, thank you to M Squire for 4 months on Prime. Healy, thanks for 9 months. TXK Nemesis, thanks for 5 months. Diarrhea, Splashback, subbed on Prime, thank you. Sad Pair, thanks for gifting. Mattis Murph, thanks for 44 months as well. And also kicking off the whole any Nintendo lawyers and chat thing. RV, thanks for...
Wow, what a day. What a day to come
science.
back.
What science. RV, thanks for 5 months on Prime. Thanks again, T-Stag and Shanorama for all your gifties. Jar Jar Jenks, thanks for subbing. Dean Hassel, 3 months. That reminds me, has anyone watched the remastered Lord of the Rings yet? No?
No.
It's remastered.
They've remastered it in 4K.
What?
I didn't know.
Where is it?
I'll get
Is it
I'll
on
buy it.
Amazon?
Prime, I think.
Oh shit!
Can't wait to see all the hand-painted backgrounds.
Wait. Is it showing on Prime or is it available to buy on Prime?
There's a 4K edition on Amazon.co.uk where they've cleaned up like the green screen and CG and stuff.
Nice.
I believe. So you won't
Sounds
notice
very
it as
nice.
much. Thank you to
I've been waiting for that for
Pestive.
years.
I know. Just came out
Oh.
over Christmas. Pestive,
Nice.
thanks for 3 months. Olers, thanks for 4 months. Topples like soggy bread, 24 months. Resurrected Sun, 12 months. Thank you very much. He's Grant, thanks again for all the gifties. Poop Pope, thanks for 43 months. Dan to 96, thanks for 5 months. Porter 96, thanks again for all the gifties. That dude, Snaga, thanks for 32 months on Prime. Thank you. I am Raoul, 59 months. Jake X, or Jake Chiz, thanks for subbing on Prime. Nerdak1, thanks for subbing on Prime. And finally, Kit Kat Kennedy 2000, thanks for 16 months on Prime. That's everybody. Thank you, everyone, for making our return just so subalicious.
So
Insane.
That's fantastic. Yeah, thanks, guys.
We started over 2,000 subs again. That's fantastic. Thank you very much. Very kind of you all. Hope to see you all tomorrow, potentially, from 2 p.m. Happy New Year and all that. And look forward to it. Have a great day. And bye for now.
Thanks,
Hurrah!
bye. Bye.